May I please, Your Lord. I filed an IA lordship yesterday. Can it be taken up on 18th of January lordship? Because I am appearing on 30th of April lordship. And in the meantime, there may be announcement of a general
19,
election.
19.
19 lord.
My lord, as regards item number 12, I have a small typographical error in the prayer portion. Can it be corrected, my lord?
That is being corrected.
Can it
Already
be-
corrected.
Can I correct it, my lord?
Let the matter be called up.
My lord.
Point out, we'll see.
And my lord, the other day also I very mentioned, my lord, in the second half I have some difficulty. Can item number 12 be taken up along with 5, my lord?
Along with
5, my lord.
second half, you mean to tell me that till item 12 will not be completed till second half?
No, my lord.
You wait.
I have to go to
We'll take up item 5 with item 12.
Well.
Okay?
Well.
All right.
May I please, Your Lord?
Yes.
Lordship, I filed an additional affidavit in connection with item number 45. It is not on record, my lord. May I allow to the affidavit being on the
It will
record?
be listed some other day. Why we
No,
file?
today
When did you file it?
No, it has been fixed today, this matter.
When was it filed?
Day before yesterday, madam.
Then it is fixed today. Why have you filed it? You should have filed it immediately. When was the last date?
No, last day before yesterday, it was taken up by you.
All right. Then you call for given the particular, they'll call
Yes.
for it.
May I
Yes.
please, Your Lord. My Lord, I am praying for one unlisted motion matter. Lordship.
What unlisted?
My
What?
Lord, urgency is there, Lordship. I am a senior assistant in the office of the inspector. of history.
You are a
Senior assistant in the office of the inspector of history, Lordship. I was transferred to different establishment. That was challenged before this honorable court, Lordship. Interim order is passed. That is operating in the field, Lordship. Yesterday, Lordship, they have very technically issued another order attaching my service to another school, Lordship. Lordship, at 2 p.m., Lordship. Otherwise, if order is
All right,
given
all right.
immediate effect, obviously.
May I please, Your Lord? Listing for repetition relating to Lordship non-payment of area salary. Can it be on 19, Lordship?
19, too many matters. Have it on some other day.
At 25, Lordship. 25 January.
Have it on 24th.
24.
24.
No, not. I have some difficulty there.
Or you have difficulties,
Difficult.
then it will go to 2nd of February.
Second of April. Obliged.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention for listing a writ petition, Lordship. This matter was listed on 21/12 before the court number 26, and Lordship was engaged when he was counsel.
All right. 22nd of February.
Lordship.
Yes. Come this side.
May it please.
Yes.
I beg to mention item number 28. We need to file affidavit in reply.
Item 28 at the request of learned counsel for the petitioner.
Lordship.
Matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Lordship.
3 weeks.
Lordship. Highly obliged.
Enabling them to file a rejoinder affidavit. Yes.
May it please the Lordship. Lordship, I beg to see writ petition. All three are tag matters now.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
I beg to mention for listing of 3 writ petitions on 25th of this month.
No, not 25th like this. You 3 writ petitions for what?
Lordship, this is a
For admission, orders, motions,
admission.
admission. So 3 writ petitions, you have it on 5th of February. 5th of February, yes.
Like-
I'd like to mention WPC number 1901 to 2023. It's a pension matter. It may kindly be listed for admission that 22nd of January.
No, not 22nd. It can be on 2nd of February.
2nd.
2nd of February. Yes.
Obliged.
Lordship, this matter may be taken after some time, Lordship. M. Bhattacharya will appearing, Lordship. He is on his way, Lordship. After
All right.
some time, Lordship.
After some time. Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship, we have put this next guideline, Your Lordship.
Guideline.
Guideline issued by, what has happened, Your Lordship, these petitioners, Your Lordship, are warden cum superintendents, Your Lordship, nomenclature. Your Lordship, in Kasturba Gandhi, Your Lordship, Balika Vidyalaya, these are centrally sponsored, under centrally sponsored team, Your Lordship. Initially, Your Lordship, that the petition.
All right, we'll issue notice.
Your Lordship, notice.
Heard learned counsel for parties issue notice, Venerable 4 weeks. Mr.
H. Borua on behalf of B. Gogoi, my lord.
H. Borua appears on behalf of
B. Gogoi.
B. Gogoi. For all respondents.
Respondent 2, my lord.
Respondent number 2. And education, who's there? Secondary, Mr. Khatoniar, N.J. Khatoniar appears on behalf of respondent number 2. Since learned standing councils appear on behalf of the respondents, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished. Respondents may file their affidavit if so requires, list after returnable date.
Deeply obliged.
None appears, passed over. Item 3, yes?
Yes, sir.
None appears for the petitioner?
Yes.
Do you have any instructions? Do you have any instructions?
No.
Passed over. MSS Sharma appears for the respondent. Yes.
Petitioner, my lord, is a widow, my lord, and her husband, my lord, was a government employee, my lord. He died on 24/11/2010, my lord. And the petitioner, my lord, he is the second wife of the deceased employee, my lord. The entire, my lord, pensionary benefit, my lord, goes to the respondent number 5, my lord, who is the first wife of the deceased, my lord. So, my lord, my humble submission before your lordship, my lord, the pensionary benefit, my lord, the pensionary benefit as well as the monthly pension, my lord, may be divided in equal share to the wives of the deceased employee, my lord. The petitioner as well as the respondent number 5, my lord.
Who's for the respondent department?
One and two, I am appearing, lordship.
1 and 2.
Yes, lordship.
Who is to decide this issue?
The AG.
Not AG.
Well, there is a full-based judgment, my lord.
I know. So who is to decide this issue? Who will look into their grievances?
First wife is still entitled, my lord, but
There is an amendment to 143 also,
yes, my lord.
pension rules.
Yes.
So who is to look into this? Director of pension
Yes, madam.
or the commissioner? You are working for which department?
The petitioner's husband, my lord, was a PO, office peon, my lord, in the office of the block development officer, property
So
development.
PNRD.
Yes, my lord.
Your representation is before director of pension.
Yes, madam.
What have you prayed for? Okay. Who is for director of pension?
I'm preparing.
Okay. There is a representation pending. We will dispose it of. Writ petition to be disposed of.
The pension is processed by the AG of the lordship and the parent department.
So,
Director of pension has no role in this matter, lordship.
okay.
This
Now-
notice may be go, my lord, because
For what purpose? The
Because
law
my
is clear, full bench has laid down, you read with the amendments. For what purpose notice is required? You have to take a call
They have
on
to
the
take
basis
it
of
to
an application made.
The parent department.
Exactly. So they'll have to file an application before the authority.
Lord.
They will decide.
Lord.
Parent department is PNRD.
Yes, lordship. If you
Heard learned counsel for the parties. This writ petition is filed by the petitioner. Who claims to be the second wife of one late Salimuddin. Stop. Her late husband was serving as a peon in the office of the BDO, Rupsi Development Block, and he died in harness on 24/11/2010, leaving behind the petitioner and her and respondent number 5, who is the respondent 5 is the first wife.
Yes, sir.
The first wife, along with 5 children. Pursuant to the death of her husband, the respondent 5 has been granted all the pensionary benefits, whereas the petitioner has not received a single amount. aggrieved she had filed representations before the Director of Pension, which has remained pending. Having no alternative, petitioner has approached this court praying for appropriate redirection or order. Where learned counsels for the parties, including the counsel for respondents, are in agreement that the law in respect of the claim of pension between surviving widows of any deceased employee has been settled by a full bench of this court, rendered in what is the name of the case? Jahanara Khatun, something like that, reported in so and so. So, in terms of the said judgment, the following directions were issued. But that apart, under the pension rules, Rule 143 also underwent certain amendments. Under the said amendments, a responsibility is cast upon the eldest surviving widow to look after the maintenance of all the legal years. Stop. Since there is no dispute that the law in respect of this matter has been settled by the full bench, this court considers it appropriate to dispose of the matter at this stage without issuing notice. Stop. The writ petition stands disposed of in terms of the law laid down by the full bench, reported in so and so, read with the amendments incorporated under Rule 143. Stop. The petitioner is permitted to file appropriate representation before the administrative department, namely Commissioner and Secretary, Government of Assam, Department of Panchayat and Rural Development. Which is the administrative? Panchayat and Rural Development. Stop. The respondents, the petitioner will file a proper representation narrating all the facts and events in the matter, enclosing a certified copy of this order, and thereafter the department will process the claims of the petitioner and pass appropriate speaking order. Stop. Any such order that is passed, a copy thereof shall be served on the petitioner. And if the department is of the considered view that the pension can be bifurcated in terms of the directions, in terms of the law laid down by the full bench in this court, read with the amendments so and so, then consequential orders will be passed in respect of the writ petition. Stop. With the above observation, writ petition stands disposed of. The order is directed to be passed by the administrative department will be passed within a period of 60 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Yes.
Till then, my lord, the pensionary benefit may not be withdrawn by the first wife, my lord.
Why?
The otherwise, my lord, the respondent about 5 lakhs will withdraw the whole
It's
amount.
for 2 months.
Yes.
Then how much money will she get
Yes.
for 2 months?
That is pensionary benefit.
You are not entitled. There is no
Yes.
law that you are entitled to get this part. This is up to the department to decide. You read the judgment.
Yes.
So we are asking you to do that instead of dismissing your petition.
Yes.
Mr. S.K. Medi for Accountant General, MS M. Bhattacharya appears for the respondents 1 and 2, and also the PNRD department, since the department was not arrayed as a party respondent. Copy of this order be marked to the office of the additional senior government advocate, M. Bhattacharya.
Maybe
After the end of motions. After the end of motions, wait for your turn.
Yes, my lord. I'm okay.
Yes.
Item number 5, my lord. Petitioner before lordship was initially appointed as teacher in LP school. Thereafter, my lord, he was transferred to a high secondary school, and he is presently, my lord, holding the substantive post of teacher in LP school. By the ensuing order, he has been transferred to a high secondary school as a science teacher. He was never upgraded as a science teacher, my lord. His substantive post is, my lord, LP school teacher.
What do you want now?
But what happened, my lord, he is also working as the cluster resource center coordinator
Hmm.
under Nalbari district, my lord. He has not been released by the district mission coordinator, for which, my lord, he is not in a position to join in the new transfer school.
So you are asking for setting aside the transfer order.
Yes, my lord.
Then?
Because, my lord, I cannot be transferred as a science teacher. I'm not a science teacher, my lord. I'm not a science teacher. I'm a LP school teacher, my lord.
Where is that order?
My lord, the impugned order was will find at page 17, my lord.
The government is of the belief that you have capacity to teach them science.
I am a science graduate, my lord. I am a science graduate
Then-
as well as
then-
master degree holder, my lord,
Then master degree in what?
in Assamese, my lord.
In Assamese.
In Assamese.
All right. Then you can teach science to.
Without getting the benefit of a science teacher, my lord.
What is the benefit?
But they are, well, science graduate teacher, my lord, they have a different scale of pay.
So you ask for that. Why are you challenging the transfer order?
My lord, what happened, my lord, as I am not in a position to join, as I have not been released by the cluster, my lord,
We'll direct them to release you.
I'm not getting the salary since, my lord, September.
Yes, Mr. Khatoniar, get your instructions here.
Yes, my lord.
When are you supposed to join? When was this order passed?
Order was passed in the month of August, my lord.
Oh,
Yes, my lord. I have
then we'll have it on 19th.
Yes, my lord.
Heard Learned Council for Parties. Petitioner is aggrieved by the impugned order dated 8/8.
8.
2023, whereby he was transferred from Bangaon Higher Secondary School to Peradhora Higher Secondary School as a, what is GT?
Graduate teacher science.
Graduate Teacher Science.
Was never upgraded as graduate
Stop.
teacher, my lord.
It is the kind of submission of the Learned Council for the petitioner that he was never appointed as a graduate teacher, and nor does he have, nor has he ever worked as a, graduate teacher science, nor has he ever worked as a graduate teacher science. Therefore, this order ought not to have been issued to the petitioner, posting him as a graduate teacher. There are Mr. N.J. Khatoniar, Learned Standing Council, Secondary Education will obtain required instructions in the matter. Extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the respective standing councils, including MSP Das for SSA, MSM Bhattacharya for respondent number 5. Let the matter be listed again on 2nd February. 2nd February. Yes.
My lord. Item 12. Well, the petitioner before lordship, she was posted as District Elementary Education Officer, Bongaigaon, by order dated 5/1/2022. Lordship will find that order at page 14, my lord.
14.
Page 14, my lord. In the interest of public service, Srimati Jyotsna Rani Bormon, AES, Deputy Director Elementary Education, Assam, is hereby transferred and posted as District Elementary Education Officer, Bongaigaon, with effect from the date of taking over the charge, Vice so and so, transferred. Srimati Jyotsna Rani Bormon, on being posted as District Elementary Education Officer, Bongaigaon, is also temporarily allowed to hold the charge of Inspector of Schools, Bongaigaon District Circle, in addition to her own duties till posting of a regular incumbent until further orders. Her substantive post is, my lord, District Elementary Education Officer. The additional charge of Inspector of School was given by this order, as though incumbent was there.
Where is your name?
My lord, Jyotsna Rani Bormon, my lord.
See, number Jyotsna Rani.
number one matter,
Oh, number one, okay,
top of the bottom.
yes. She was transferred and posted as DEO,
DEO.
Boigaon.
Additional charge of inspector of school was given in the second subparameter. In the subparagraph. So, my lord, she
Whole
was-
charge.
my lord,
Hmm.
while she was working in the said capacity, my lord, on 19/12/2023, page 16, my lord,
Yes.
she applied for casual leave and my lord, permission to leave headquarters.
Hmm.
My lord, she went to my lord, visit Somnath temple, my lord, with her old ailing mother, my lord. So my lord, she applied for leave before the district commissioner, Bongaigaon, a copy of which was also, my lord, served on the director of secondary education, Assam, and district elementary education, director of elementary education, Assam.
And she handed over charge to whom?
But my lord, there was no relieving officer.
No, there was
In
no
the office,
relieving
my lord.
officer. You can't be relieved.
Yes.
What
But-
can be done?
Then, my lord, district commissioner, by order dated, my lord, 27th of December 2023, page 17, my lord, the ADC was allowed to hold the charge by this order, as the petitioner was on leave.
Then
Then, my lord, she rejoined on 29 and conducted the Telensas examination. On 27, my lord, she had to receive the examination materials, but as she was on leave, she could not receive the examination material, and the ADC received the material on her behalf, being in charge. But the impugned order at page 18, was will find, may read the impugned order, my lord.
so her leave was not sanctioned.
Leave, my lord, as per the order at page 17, her leave was sanctioned.
Huh?
My lord, this order says that she was on leave.
Where does it say?
My
No,
lord,
that is a reference. That leave will have to be sanctioned properly. Merely filing an application doesn't
Yes,
mean that you are on leave.
But my lord, for this small, my lord, error, my lord, she did not go for any other work, my lord, which can, my lord, she wanted to visit the temple, my lord, with her own ailing mother.
Hmm.
And my lord, thereafter, my lord, she rejoined on 29, conducted the examination herself,
Hmm.
but the impugned order,
Yes.
it has been said that she was absent unauthorized, and though no intimation was given to the higher authority.
Hmm.
It was intimated, my lord. In her application, she intimated the, my lord, her prayer to the both the directors of elementary and secondary education. And she has been suspended as inspector of schools. But she is holding the substantive post of district elementary education officer, my lord, as I have referred, my lord. She has not been, my lord, suspended as district elementary education officer. Her additional charge has been, my lord, suspended. Then, my lord, Lordship may clarify that she can be permitted to work as district elementary education officer.
You are allowed to hold additional charge.
Charge.
So you're effectively holding charge as an inspector,
Right.
not as a district elementary officer.
I am
Your substantive post is a district elementary
My lord.
officer, but you're functioning as
Both the-
inspector,
both, my lord. I am functioning as both.
effectively inspector, which is why you applied for leave, casual leave.
Yes, my lord, as the charge was given,
Ah.
that is why, my lord, I applied.
Did
for-
you apply for casual leave under the district elementary education office?
My lord,
No.
my lord, in her application, she says that, my lord, inspector of schools, BDC Bongaigaon, come DEO Bongaigaon.
No, that is okay.
And
But
both the directors were intimated, elementary as well as secondary.
now your appeal is pending.
Appeal is pending, my lord.
But this, who suspended you?
The secretary, my lord,
Secretary.
School Education Department.
And you have filed an application before the appeal before the director. Director is a subordinate authority.
Page that has been,
22.
page
Page 22, my lord.
Page 22, my lord, I have
Hmm.
filed an application before the secretary also.
Secretary.
Yes, my lord. That has been duly received, my lord.
But secretary is the authority who suspended you.
Yes,
So your appeal will have to be by before whom? Who is the superior authority?
because the-
Secretary is the superior authority. In the hierarchy of the department, secretary is the superior.
No commissioner about that.
No.
no commissioner.
So can we direct them to dispose it of?
Yes, my lord.
Instead of keeping it pending, asking them for a direction, we'll give them a short date. Or you'd like to get your instructions.
My lord, may I direct to dispose of this appeal also.
For a small mistake, my lord, this is not a. my lord,
You do one
great
thing, you
mistake.
get your instructions. We'll have it on 19th.
Yes, my lord.
Let him get the instructions on this. Heard, learned counsel for parties.
Can the petitioner work as district elementary?
We don't know. We'll have to find out. That is why the instructions is
My lord, my lord.
heard, learned counsel for the petitioner. For the parties, this writ petition is filed to the petitioner aggrieved by the order dated 3/1/2024, whereby the petitioner was placed under suspension for being on leave, for being on unauthorized leave. Stop. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner was transferred and posted as DEEO Bongaigaon and was also permitted to hold additional charge of the Inspector of Schools Bongaigaon district in addition to her own duties. Stop. This order was issued on 5th of January 2022. Pursuant to her joining in the said post, she applied for casual leave on 19/12/2023 by filing a necessary application to the district commissioner. Why the district commissioner?
If the my lord, district administrative head, my lord.
All right. Subsequently, the impugned transfer order was issued on the ground that she was on leave without being properly authorized. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that her substantive posting is DEEO Bongaigaon, and she was allowed to hold additional charge of the inspector. Therefore, the suspension order indicates that she was suspended from the office of the inspector. She was suspended from her office as inspector of schools, Bongaigaon district. Therefore, he submits that she ought to be otherwise permitted to work as the DEEO, which is her substantive posting. Where let Mr. N.J. Khatoniar, learned standing counsel, secondary education, obtain the required instruction and place before the court. Place this matter again on. We'll give him some more time, 20 seconds. We'll do it on 22nd. Mr. Khatoniar, counsel will furnish extra copies to the respondent. List on so and so date.
Obliged.
Tendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar to release all financial dues payable to the petitioner.
Obliged.
May I please, your lordship? The matter pertains to release of area salary of the husband of the late husband of the petitioner lordship. Husband of the petitioner earlier approached this honorable court lordship.
That second writ petition.
Second writ petition for compliance of the earlier direction lord.
What is this?
I have annexed a I have an extra order of Odisha High Court lordship
Orissa High Court, facts are different.
that held the
And Orissa High Court has relied on a judgment of
apex court.
Apex Court, which
Lord.
you have not enclosed.
Quoted lordship, paragraph is quoted lordship.
Hmm.
Page 40
Once an order is issued,
lordship.
unless it is complied with, it remains. But the question is,
So far, contempt is concerned lordship, Korea,
content is
Korea
concerned.
Talap lordship in the meantime lordship. Order was passed in 19.
The person who is in whose favor the order was issued ought to be vigilant.
He expired lordship in the 19th.
This is not a title suit or anything that you are entitled, therefore we are issuing. It is because of the extraordinary powers, discretionary powers, the order was issued. And you allow the order to vanish in thin air and then come again for asking another order so that you can file a contempt. Yes, Mr. Counsel, Respondent Counsel, area salary not received.
Yes, my lord. Yes, sir, for a period 2012 to 14, my lord.
So you find out. We don't want to issue notice here. We may have a different view in respect of a second writ petition.
Lord.
But nevertheless, you get your instructions. If the order can be complied with, please comply with. Third, learned counsel for parties, the writ petition is filed seeking compliance of the directions of this court. Which is the direction, earlier direction?
Page 18 lordship. Operative part lordship.
Passed in WPC numbers 1030 of 2016, dated 4/1/2019. Why the delay has occurred? Have you explained?
Lordship delay. It is in respect of her husband lordship. He expired in 2019.
No, but then how did you come to know that there was an order?
Approved.
Who
I have
informed
explained.
you?
They approached lordship. He approached. I have explained lordship.
She approached, you informed, all these statements will have to be there.
Lordship, the thing statement.
And if these statements can be properly explained, I don't see why you cannot file a contempt.
Para 18 lordship.
Hmm. Para 18 is time and again, that's all. When was the last time you approached? When did you come to know that there was an order of the court?
Last representation was filed on 26/9.
But when did you know that there was an order filed? Essentially, this is a writ petition seeking a direction for issuance of a writ or a direction for compliance of an earlier direction issued by this court by a coordinate bench on 4/1/2019, passed in WPC so and so. Learned counsel for the petitioner has referred to and relied upon the judgment of the Orissa High Court reported in so and so in support of his contendence. Stop. At this stage, the court does not consider it appropriate to issue a notice. However, the respondents are permitted to obtain the instructions as to the claim of the petitioner's late husband regarding area salary for the period mentioned. Although notices are not issued, extra copies be furnished to the respective councils. Matter be listed after 3 weeks.
Item 7 also same. Lordship. He petitioned
Item
himself.
7 also same.
Petitioning himself.
Here is the petitioner, item 7.
Okay. May I please, Lord?
Yes.
In this case, my lord, the petitioners were master of worker. Their service were recognized in the year 1997, my lord. But pay increment was granted from the year 2005, my lord. They approved this honorable court, my lord.
And this honorable pass the order, my lord, your lordship will find page 1213, my lord. My lord, paragraph 7, page 13, my lord.
Page 13.
Page 13, my lord. Last paragraph, my lord. Operative.
Yes.
The court finds that issue raised in the present writ petition is squarely covered by order dated so and so and so. Accordingly, in the light of the above, the present writ petition stands allowed by directing the respondent number 1 to take a decision for making the necessary entries in the service book of the petitioner for the period from so and so or for any other period to which the petitioner may be found entitled, and after examining the relevant documents so as to enable the petitioners to receive the increment benefits on the basis of the entries to be made in their respective service book, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, speaking order was passed. Next please, my lord. My lord.
Yes.
Last paragraph, my lord. Now, therefore, after careful consideration of all aspects, the governor of Assam is pleased to order the concerned division to do the needful making entries in the service book of all the three petitioners for the period from so and so, or for any other period to which the petitioner may be entitled to after careful and thorough examination of relevant documents, so as to enable the petitioners to receive the increment benefits on the basis of the entries to be made in their respective service book. The matter stand disposed of with the direction to intimate the matter. Thereafter, my lord, necessary calculation was made, my lord, and by my lord, your lordship will find last communication, my lord. Page 31, my lord. Proposal was sent to the chief engineer, to the office of the chief engineer for budget provision, my lord. Thereafter, nothing was done, my lord.
Yes.
At this stage, notice may go, lordship. I'll take instruction why payment has not been made.
You have an order in your favor,
Yes, my lord.
but you chose not to file a contempt petition.
No, my lord. Contempt, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, the order was complied with, my lord, by passing the necessary order, my lord. Then, in front of necessary speaking order, my lord.
Still, it amounts to contempt. What is the direction of the court?
Yes, my lord.
Page 13.
Page 13, 14, my lord. The court finds that the issue raised in the present writ petition is squarely covered by order dated so and so. Accordingly, in the light, the writ petition stands allowed by directing the respondent number 1 to take a decision for making the necessary entries in the service book of the petitioner for the period so and so, or for any other period to which the petitioner may be found entitled to. After examining the
Now, who is to release? Who is to give you the benefits?
benefit, my lord, PWD department, my lord. But finance is involved also, my lord.
Had learned counsel for parties issued notice returnable 4 weeks. MS S. Sharma appears for PWD.
Yes, lordship. 1, 2, 4,
1, 2,
5,
3,
6.
4, 5. Mr.
6.
Toliha for 6.
Yes.
Since counsels appear, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished. Please start to 4 weeks. Public.
Your Lordship. Lordship, here the petitioner is a retired subject teacher. Now, what happened, Lordship? Initially, she was appointed in the year 1992 as subject teacher in Mathurapur Higher Secondary School. Thereafter, on 18/8/2009, her service was regularized in another school. And there were some protests, public protests arose, and the principal did not allow her to join in her respective post. And then the authority on 3/7/2010 issued, sorry, Lordship, 24/6/2010 issued transfer order to another school, that is Mongoldo Girls Higher Secondary School. The period when she was in Dholbagan Higher Secondary School, that amount of the salary was not paid to the petitioner. That is still unpaid. And for that reason, Lordship, now her pension papers are not prepared. Her pension is not released. Pensionary benefits are not released.
No, the salary, what was the direction in the court, by the court earlier?
To release the arrear salary.
Where is that
Yes,
direction?
Lordship. That is Annex C, page 21, but relevant is 22. Sorry, Lordship, that is another order. That is 34, Annexer 8, relevant 35, Lordship.
So after this order, what happened?
Yes, Lordship. Your Lordship may kindly see the page 42. That is a letter issued by the Inspector of School to the Director of Secondary Education, Assam. Earlier, pending salary were released, but the arrear salary for that school was not paid, Lordship. This is a letter which is issued by Inspector of School, Sivsagar. May I read this letter? Whole fact is here, Lordship.
Hmm?
Then another letter issued by the Director of Secondary Education, Assam. But nothing was happened, Lordship.
No. After the direction of the court,
Yes, Lordship. The pending salary.
the court's direction is very specific. Respondent number 1 was directed to examine.
Yes, Lordship.
Who is respondent 1? Commissioner,
Yes, Lordship.
secretary.
Commissioner and
They
Secretary.
were directed to examine.
Yes, Lordship.
The proposal given by respondent 2, namely the director. After that, what happened?
Lordship, arrear salary up to 2009 was paid.
So where do you find that? Some order may have been passed.
Yes, Lordship.
Third learned counsel for parties, Mr. N.J. Khatoniar will obtain instructions in the matter. List after 4 weeks. Although notice is not issued, extra copies be furnished within the course of 1 week from today. List after 4 weeks. Let him get instructions, we'll find
Yes,
it.
Lord. Obliged, Lordship.
Yes.
If I am seeking retirement benefit of my father-in-law, Lordship.
Father-in-law?
Yes, Lord.
Why?
Because, Lordship, my husband has also died in a road accident.
Where is the legal heir certificate?
Legal heir certificate is not affixed here, Lordship, but Lordship, I have affixed death certificate of my husband, Lordship.
No, but how many persons, how many legal heirs are there of your father-in-law?
Only myself, Lordship. Only one son, Lordship, but unfortunately he died in a road accident, Lordship. Therefore, I am.
That is a
Before your
statement
Lordship.
you have to find out. Yes, who's for the ASTC? You
Take instruction in this matter.
You look into the grievances, there is an application pending.
Yes.
Okay? We dispose it off. When was it filed? 1/12/2023. Heard, learned counsel, the parties, this writ petition is filed by the petitioner who claims to be the daughter-in-law of what is the name of your father-in-law? Of one so-and-so who was an employee who superannuated from his services under the ASTC. Stop the petition. The father-in-law of the petitioner was working as a grade 4 employee under so-and-so. After rendering his service, he superannuated on 31/1/2017. Stop subsequently. He expired on 5/8/2018. Did he receive pension after his retirement?
Lordship, only nominal amount has been received,
He
Lordship.
submitted that after his superannuation, he had father-in-law had received his pension. Stop. To us under the provisions that you are entitled.
Lordship, maybe STC Lordship pensionary benefit has not granted, but I am not entitled to get that pensionary benefit. Only I am entitled to get the retirement benefit, Lordship,
All right.
which was processed during after his retirement.
It is submitted that that the son of the our father-in-law late so and so, namely, what is the name of the son? Son's name, your husband's name.
Horen Sanjoy Bayan, Lordship.
That is the name of the father-in-law. Is it?
Father-in-law Horendra Chandra Bayan, father-in-law.
And son?
Sanjoy Bayan.
Sanjoy Bayan, Lord.
Late Sanjoy Bayan. Also expired in an accident. Expired in an accident, leaving only the petitioner as the sole surviving member of the family. Stop. The petitioner is unemployed and is unable to, she is unemployed.
Yes.
And is unable to, and is facing extreme difficulties in carrying on her day-to-day activities in life. So, she has filed a representation dated 1/12/2023 before the Managing Director ASTC, which has not been disposed of as per the instructions received from the petitioner, as submitted by the Learned Counsel. Stop. Under the, is there a separate rules under ASTC?
Lordship, as per my knowledge, Lordship, as per FCC has no provision for pension, Your Lordship. Only some retirement benefit, maybe leave engagement,
All right.
etc. He may be entitled.
MSR data, Learned Standing Council ASTC submits that the ASTC does not have a services under ASTC is not pensionable. However, there are some retirement benefits like leave encashment, etc., gratuity, which may be payable to a person, to an employee who superannuated or illegally stopped. Under such circumstances, this court is of the considered view that ends of justice will suffice if the writ petition is disposed of with a direction to the Managing Director ASTC to expeditiously dispose of the representation dated 1/12/2023, stated to have been filed by the petitioner for redressal of grievances. Stop. The Managing Director ASTC will look into the grievances and pass a speaking order. Stop. If the petitioner is found to be entitled to the retirement benefits payable under the rules and procedures of ASTC, then the same should be released without further delay. Stop. The entire exercise be completed within a period of 60 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Copy of this order be marked to the Standing Council MSR DECA for onward communication. The petition accordingly stands disposed of. Along with a certified copy of the order, the petitioner will furnish a copy of the writ petition before the authorities concerned for compliance of the directions contained in this order.
Please, Lord. This is regarding non-payment of arrear for the period of suspension,
Arrear for the period of suspension.
I was suspended in connection with my lord criminal case, my lord. Subsequently, I was acquitted, my lord. Thereafter, my services period was, my lord, regularized, my lord. Page 28 is the order, my lord, page 28.
But amount not released.
Issued, my lord, 24 lakhs odd, my lord, 24 lakhs 26,093 rupees, my lord.
Heard learned counsel for parties issue notice returnable for rights. Mr. N.J. Katonia appears for the Elementary Education Department. Therefore, notices are waived, but extra copies be furnished. Mr. You appear for all respondents.
No, my lord. Number 2, my friend is agreeing.
Mr. Choliha appears for respondent number 2. Since respondents are represented by learned counsels, notices are waived, but extra copies be furnished within 1 week from today. List after 4 weeks.
Okay.
Next, please, my lord. So this is petitioner appear for regular pension, my lord. There's a cover judgment, my lord.
What did you say? Covered?
Loss.
Okay, this
verification
stand
of-
covered by the judgment at page 80. Huh? 82. Disposed.
Here, my lord, para 3, my lord, my service was regular from with effect from 5/3/2004.
Service regularized with effect.
Regular scale of pay,
83.
regular page 83, my lord, para 3. There is, my lord, 20/2012, but my lord, 5/3/2004.
What is your date? 5/3
2004.
2004. What is regular scale of pay from 5/3 2004? Yes. Disposed. Disposed. Please give your names for all the respective councils.
May it please your lordship. My
Yes.
lord, I like to withdraw this writ petition with the liberty to file afresh because I released from the job.
You agreed to go to Bongaigaon?
Yes, no, that agreed. Regarding my daughters, my lord. The daughters who is registered in class 10, that has not been considered. They have considered. They say no, we don't consider you. That you have to go. That's why, my lord, I may be allowed to withdraw and I'll file a fresh case.
You want to withdraw this?
With the liberty to, because I have to come with the release order, my lord. They have given me the release. So the
Okay.
cause of action will come
Mr.
in.
K. Bhattacharjee, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner has already been released from his present place of posting, which however is not assailed in the present writ petition. He seeks liberty to withdraw the writ petition and file afresh with
If need be.
by assailing the release order as well. Mr. S. Roy, learned counsel for the CGC, appears for the respondent. Writ petition accordingly dismissed on withdrawal with liberty. Yes, madam.
Lordship, I have instruction, Lordship. This has already been sent in 2022, Lordship.
Who?
Yes, to the Office of the Accountant General, Assam, Lordship.
Office of the Accountant General. Who's for the Accountant General? Accountant General, who's there? Petitioner, the respondent says that it has already been sent to Accountant General.
When it was sent, 29/6/2022. 29/6/22.
Pension papers have been sent to Accountant General. Please get your instructions on this. What is the status? MS M. Bhattacharya, learned additional senior government advocate, submits on instructions that the pension papers pertaining to the late father of the petitioner was forwarded to the Accountant General's office.
Yes, Lordship.
When?
In second para lordship on 29/6/22
On
lordship.
29/6/2022.
Yes, and reminder has been sent recently lordship, day before yesterday,
And followed by a reminder
on
sent on
10/1/24 lordship.
10/1/2024. Stop. Mr. S.K. Medi, Learned Standing Council, Accountant General, will obtain required instructions in the matter.
Lordship,
Yes, MS
Nanda.
Nanda appears for the petitioner.
A copy may be served to us.
You have a look at the copy if she permits you. It is not filed on court. You can show her a copy if there is no difficulty. Let the matter be listed after 4 weeks.
Lordship, any date may be given.
After 4 weeks, you make a mention if required.
My lord, I am extremely sorry, my lord.
Why?
Regarding
Why are
my
you sorry?
matter- My lord, I was, my lord, led.
Now,
Regarding
now what
pensionary-
happened? Pension not allowed?
My lord, regarding pensionary benefits, my lord.
Ah.
Earlier, this court has directed, my lord, dispose of the writ petition, my lord, 50% each, my lord, equal share to the petitioner as well as second wife, my lord.
Hmm.
Now I have received, my lord, the amount, my lord, 50% share. So far, the CRC amount is concerned and that arrear amount. Apart from that, my lord, monthly compassionate family pension is still pending and the other service benefits, my lord.
Yes, who's for the respondents? What is the, you have received 50%.
Yes, my lord.
What is left to be received?
Left to be received, my lord, I have received so far the CRG part is concerned and the arrear service benefit, my lord. Arrear amount, my lord. Now I'm yet to receive, my lord, a monthly compassionate family, my lord, pension, my lord, as well as other service benefits, my lord.
Yes, respondents.
Lordship. We have already, Lordship, issued the PPA, Lordship. His prayer is to issue direction to respond number 8, 9, and 10, my lord.
Hmm.
So 8 is, my lord, treasury officer, 9 is bank, my lord, and 10 is also bank.
The Heard Learned Council for Parties issue notice written about 4 weeks. Mr. R.K. Talukdar appears for
Respondent number, my lord, accountant general, my lord, 4, my lord.
respondent 4. Anyone else? Mr. Talukdar for
Pension department, Lordship.
for pension department. Mr. P. Nayak for public works department. MSM Bhattacharjee for, no, sorry, who's for Dima Hasao? Mr. A. Chaliha for respondent number 8. Who's the standing counsel, Dima Hasao? Mr. A. Konikor. Since learned counsels appear for respondents, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished within 1 week from today. Steps on respondent 9 and 10 and 11 be effected by a registered post 80 within, as well as usual course, within 1 week from today. Thus, tea is also permitted.
I'm a placement.
List after 4 weeks.
May I please, the Lordship, kindly pass over the matter for the day, Lordship, because I missed the matter, Lordship, today. Next week, Lordship, any date.
Next week is not possible.
Lordship.
It goes to 2nd February.
Lordship. 2nd February.
At the request of Mr. S.S. Roy, learned ASGI. Sorry, learned CGC. Who submits that the matter be taken up on another date. The matter stands adjourned till 2nd of February 2024. MS S. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner, does not object. Does not oppose the prayer meeting. List on 2nd February.
Lordship, oblige, Lordship.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? My lord, this is a petition by which the petitioner claims, my lord, parity of pay scale, my lord. They have been appointed out of the same select list whereby, my lord, juniors, my lord, who are there have been given, my lord, excess pay and his consideration is not considered, my lord.
Yes.
He has apprised me, my lord, today. She has given-
Lordship, may I pray, Lordship? Lordship, our brief has been misplaced, Lordship. I already have in contact with the respondent office, Lordship. They have said they have sent some instruction. So I may be allowed at least 10 days time, Lordship, to go through it.
Yes.
Say, my lord. But then, my lord, since 18, my lord, they have not been able to file the affidavit, my lord, in opposition.
Brief has misplaced. Brief has been misplaced. Who is supposed to give you the instructions here?
Lordship, the Director, Social Welfare, Lordship, here, Women and Child. Lord. They have stated just now, I have contacted through telephone, Lordship.
We'll give you
So,
2 weeks time.
Lordship,
You reconstruct and get
Lordship,
your instructions.
Lordship.
It is submitted by MSM Bhattacharya, learned additional senior government advocate, that the brief has been misplaced and the government brief has been misplaced and the same is being reconstructed. She prays for further time to complete her instructions. Mr. G. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that since 2018, no counter affidavit has been filed, no instructions were forthcoming. Therefore, matter be listed on a fixed date. Accordingly, list again on 5th of February.
Lordship,
5th, my lord.
Lordship.
5th.
Can it be on 6th, my lord? It's a lot.
6th. We can give you 7th if you want.
Yes.
Okay, Lord.
7th?
Yes.
7th February.
I'm deeply obliged.
On which
Deeply
date
obliged, Your
the
Lord.
respondents will complete their instructions and apprise the court.
Lord.
Can I make a request, my lord, that even on that date, if nothing is forthcoming,
You renew that request on 7th. We'll
Lord.
decide what can be done.
my lord, I'm deeply obliged.
Deeply obliged.
May it please, Your Lordship. Lordship, here I have received instructions, Lordship, but not complete, Lordship. So I need, Lordship, 10 days time to get the complete instruction, Lordship.
What is the
Otherwise,
meaning
Lordship,
of instructions received not complete?
yes, Lordship. There was a direction to.
Lordship, kindly produce last day order now.
Some meeting was thought to be directed to be held.
Yes, Lordship. I
Then-
have the instruction, Lordship. But that, Lordship, the
Why
government
you
later.
furnish, you tell us what instructions are there. Why should we look into the instructions? You
Lordship,
don't,
whether there was a meeting held or not, Lordship, that instruction, Lordship, I do not have. Otherwise, Lordship, there was a direction, as per the direction, Lordship, it was conveyed to by the Lordship, the government.
what kind of an instruction is this?
Therefore, I pray for some time, Lordship, to get whether there was a meeting held and what is the outcome of the meeting, Lordship.
The petitioner is not required to be intimated about the meeting.
Lordship, there was a reference, Lordship, in my instruction, Lordship, government letter number.
Mr. Chaudhary will give them one more opportunity.
Yes, Lordship. Can it be on 22nd, Lordship? 22nd.
What else? Because there is a direction by the court earlier.
Yes, my lord.
So they want to complete their instructions.
Can it be 23rd?
Heard learned counsel for parties, Mr. D. Upamanyu, learned standing counsel, health,
Higher education.
higher education, submits that in terms of the earlier order dated 6/12/2023, although matter was communicated to the competent authority, however, he has no instructions whether the meeting is directed to be held by the earlier order of this court. Meeting as directed by the earlier order of this court was convened. Stop.
Meeting and the minutes, Lordship.
Huh?
And the minutes of the.
Of course, first there has to be a meeting.
Yes, Lordship.
He prays for further time to complete his instructions. Stop.
Okay.
Let the matter be listed again on
23rd.
24th? 24th of January. By which time the respondents are expected to comply with the directions contained in the order dated 6/12/2023. The minutes of the meeting, if convened, be placed before the court by the next date fixed. List again on so and so date. Mr. NNB Chaudhary, Learned Counsel, appears to the petition.
Lordship, can it be on 29th, Lordship? 20
Why?
Yeah, I need some time.
What sometime?
29.
Don't bargain. We are giving you time, you have accepted it. Why are you bargaining with the court?
No, Lordship, 24 is fine, Lordship.
It better be on 24th. When there is an order of the court, it has to be complied with.
Yes, Lord. Obliged, Lord.
List on 24th. Mr. Day, you are appearing for?
7 and 8.
Respondent 7 and 8, Mr. KK 7 and 8. Mr. Musari for?
5 and 6.
5 and 6. BTC matter.
Yes, sir. BTC matter, BTC because it is a Bodoland University under the jurisdiction of BTC.
All right.
Lordship, I have received the instruction, Lordship.
Tell us, why furnish instruction? Why can't you read it to us?
In order to pay the family pension to the petitioner, Lordship, the husband of the petitioner has, the service of the husband of the late petitioner has to be regularized, Lordship. And for that, the process has been taken, Lordship. The views of the judicial department has been received. Now, the file has been moved to the ARTP and PG department for necessary approval, because in such type of cases, Lordship, or for belated claims, this ARTP and PG department's approval is required, Lordship. So that file is processed, and insofar as the provisional pension is concerned, Lordship, in terms of this honorable court's order, the director has already instructed White communication dated 6 January 2024, the second page, for release of the family pension. And I'm told that by this month, we will be getting the petitioner will be getting the provisional pension, so far as the provisional pension is concerned. And for regular pension, Lordship, upon receipt of this view and approval of the
We are recording your statement.
Lordship.
Are you sure this is the instructions you have received?
This is what?
Regarding provisional pension.
Lordship, the second page, Lordship. Second page. With reference to the subject cited above, I would like to forward here with the copy of the honorable court's order dated so and so, so and so, so and so, whereby the honorable High Court has directed the provisional pension which was released to the petitioner earlier will continue to be paid. You are therefore requested to comply with the honorable High Court order dated 2011-2023 and submit the compliance report to the office of the, to apprise the matter before the honorable court accordingly. This direction is there from the director's office.
Yes.
My lord, they have taken 4 years time, my lord. First order, first WBC.
Whatever, now something is moving. So let us see what comes out on the next day. You go
But
through
in
the
this
instructions
letter-
if you
In this
require.
letter, they have written in the middle portion. Judicial Department in note number 57 dated 21/12/2000, they file is so and so, suggested that the department may pass an appropriate order, may pass an appropriate.
Of course. They cannot direct the department to pass an order. One department cannot direct another department to pass an order. It's an opinion sought for.
And
Mr.
And my lord, my provisional pension cannot be established and it has already been observed by the court, my lord.
Mr. P.N. Sharma, Learned Standing Council Elementary Education, has submitted on instructions before the court that the matter relating to release of regular pension is under process, and presently the proposal is pending for approval of the ARTP and PG department, Government of Assam. Stop. He further submits that by communication dated 6th of January 2024, the Director Elementary Education has instructed the District Elementary
DEO
Education
Sivsagar.
Officer Sivsagar to release the provisional pension which was earlier paid to the petitioner. On these instructions, Mr. Sharma submits that the process for pension, release of regular pension is underway and is likely to be completed within a short time. And it is expected that the provisional pension, which was released earlier, will be continued to be released, will be continued, and will be released and will be continued likely towards the end of the month of January 2024. Mr. D. Bora appears for the petitioner. Matter therefore stands adjourned to permit the learned counsel for the respondent, standing counsel, to apprise the court on the next day as regards the process undertaken for release of regular pension. List on
After 4 weeks or so.
9th of February.
No. Lordship, this is
9th February.
9th of February, my lord, Commissioner Secretary, my lord, respondent number 1 has not filed their affidavit till there. He is directed to file their affidavit. my lord. He
Respondents
is the-
are at liberty to file their counter affidavits if so advised in the meantime.
Lordship, this instruction may be put on record, Lordship.
Copy of the instructions
written,
furnished in
it
court.
may
These
be
are
dated
actually,
9.
we are not supposed to keep it on record. They're meant for you.
Yeah.
We have seen that
Let them
instruction.
file affidavit, my lord, by enclosing the.
We can ask them to file. If they don't file, we cannot force them. It is their case. If they don't file, we'll proceed in the hearing matter, whatever is there. We have permitted them to file their counter. It is their call if they want to file. All right, list on 9.
9th of February. Obliged, my lord.
Not here, I am for respondent number 7.
Mr. A. Hassan for respondent 7 in the earlier matter.
I'm for 26, Lord.
MS M. Bhattacharya for respondents 2 and 6.
Yes, Lord.
Yes.
Yeah, please, your lordship, kindly see order dated 13/10/2023. 3 weeks time was granted to file the counter affidavit.
Yes.
The instruction not received, my lord. Another 2 weeks time may given, my lord. That may become after Bihu vacation, my lord.
They are all busy in Bihu, PWD.
Another 2 weeks time may given, my lord.
Counter affidavit as directed. Counter affidavit as directed has not been filed. Learned Standing Counsel MS M. Das renews a prayer, praying for further time to file the affidavit.
Respondent number 2 has filed.
MS M. Bhattacharya, Learned Counsel, Government Advocate, submit the respondent 2 has filed the affidavit. What is your claim in the writ petition?
And it is a covered case, Sanjita Roy. Master roll worker, petitioner's father has not received the pension.
Then why do you file affidavit? If it is covered, you tell us on the next day if it is covered or not.
Covered. We have not completed the qualifying.
Okay.
20 year to complete.
Matter be listed again on 9th of February, enabling the respondents to complete their instructions and file necessary affidavit if so advised. Your name?
Ms. K. Burman.
MSK Burman appears for the petition. Mr. R.K. Talukdar for Accountant General. List again on 9th of January.
Obliged.
Yes,
Yeah,
what is it? What is it?
Lordship, we have been working as a casual worker, daily wage worker, chokidar, night chokidar in Johat Engineering College, Lordship. Since 10 to 15 years, Lordship, whereby engaged us by issuing certificate, Lordship. And different time, different occasion, different work has been done by us, Lordship, as per instruction of the college authority, Lordship. And Lordship, team has been admitted. I have affixed the annexure A, Lordship, page number 24 to 43, Lordship, that certificate whereby issued by the authority concerned and stated that we have been working since couple of years, Lordship. The superintendent of hostel Lordship itself issued, thereby Lordship, sometimes Lordship, the direction has been issued by the principal itself Lordship, whereby specific direction Lordship, and Lordship, our service has been utilized and directed us to working such and such work, Lordship. And Annexa B, Lordship, page number 44, Lordship, that is the direction certificate issued by the principal itself, Lordship.
Who has engaged them?
Lordship.
Who engaged them?
Lordship,
Who
the
engaged
college
you?
authority, Lordship, either the superintendent nor the principal is the appropriate authority, Lordship, in a particular college, Lordship. And for the smooth running and continuation,
Who saw the respondent?
institution,
Lordship,
Lordship.
we have filed a affidavit, Lordship.
Yes.
At page 66, Lordship, para 5, Lordship, we have our stand, Lordship.
What is your stand?
May I read, Lordship, para 5? That the deponent begs to state that the petitioners were engaged in various capacities like chowkidar, bearer, sweeper, hostel cook, conductor, etc. on purely temporary basis without issuing any appointment, engagement letter, order by the competent authority, Lordship. They were neither engaged against any sanction.
Engaged by whom?
Lordship, they were never engaged, Lordship.
You said they were engaged.
Yes, Lordship. Specific
Sub-para,
engagement letter.
para 5, sub-para. Your affidavit.
By Lordship, by the borders of the mess, Lordship. And the mess only they.
How can the borders engage night chowkidar and all these people? What are you saying?
And
They're
Lordship-
borders. They're students. You are telling me that the students of a prestigious engineering college in the hostel will pay from their own pocket to engage night chowkidars
Lordship,
and
may I have it?
drivers and cooks.
Lordship, may look at page 26, Lordship, of the writ petition, Lordship. It says that they're seen working as knights of it, Lordship. There's not such statement that they were working, Lordship. Seen working at.
What is the meaning of seen working?
Lordship, they're not engaged, Lordship, in any
So then
sanction
why has the
status.
superintendent given a certificate? Why is he given a certificate? Why does he not say that we don't know this fellow, whoever he is, he's never worked? What kind of hide and seek you are playing? You are on oath, you have filed an affidavit. Look at your statements at para 6.
Lordship, it has been filed by the Director of Technical Education, Lordship.
So let us have him in the court. What does he mean by this affidavit? On what basis has he got this instruction? Is he posted in the Jorhat Engineering College? Where is his office?
Lordship, I'll get the instruction from.
What
the-
instructions after an affidavit is filed? Look at para 6.
Yes, Lord.
The petitioners were engaged on purely temporary basis, and you are saying they were never engaged without following proper procedure?
I'll get it.
What instructions and from whom will you get your instructions?
Lordship, for the superintendent, why they have issued such letters, Lordship?
Not only
Lordship.
superintendent, Lordship. Sometimes Lordship, principal itself issued certificate to us, Lordship, Annexa D page number 58, Lordship.
We direct you to file an affidavit by the Secretary Technical Education with regard to this within 2 weeks from today.
Yes, Lord.
Failing which, we are passing consequential orders.
Yes, Lord.
In view of the affidavit filed by
Respondent number 2.
Respondent 2, Director Technical Education, wherein there is a categorical averment that the petitioners were engaged on purely temporary basis without following proper procedure, and their engagement were not against sanction vacant post, and that they were paid from the hostel mess dues of the boarders. Omar, this court is of the view that a proper detailed affidavit with regard to the state of affairs in respect of the claims made by the petitioners regarding their engagement and non-release or non-payment of their wages is required to be filed by the respondent number 1, namely the Secretary Technical Education. Under which department are they? Higher education?
Yes, Lord.
So who is the head of the department? Who heads the department? Commissioner.
Yes, Lord.
The
Commissioner and Secretary.
Commissioner and Secretary, Higher Education Department. The Commissioner and Secretary will file the affidavit as directed to highlight the state of affairs regarding engagement or employment of the petitioners and other similarly situated persons, on the basis of which engagement the present petitioners are before this court praying for directions for payment of minimum wages or minimum scale of pay to the petitioners as prescribed under the state government and the central government. Stop. Let this affidavit be placed before the court within 2 weeks from today. Mr. M. Soikia appears for the petitioner. Copy of this order be marked to the office of the Standing Council, Higher Education, for onward communication. Let the matter be listed again on 7th of February. It is made clear that if the affidavit as directed are not filed, the court may proceed to pass consequential orders in the matter.
In admission hearing, Lord.
Whatever hearing, we hear matters in motion, admission, also in hearing. So don't be bothered about admission
Your
here.
Lord.
We are directing matters to be listed, it will be listed.
Lord.
Yes. Yes.
Lordship, petition has of course received a provisional pension. No,
He has received.
yes, Lordship.
You don't want to pursue the writ petition any further.
No, Lordship, regular pension should be processed with.
He has received provisional. Yes.
Lordship, as per one of the last orders of this court, the problem with his pension papers was that no nominee was
That
selected.
issue was Lordship clarified by them that it is not an impediment. Lordship.
Nominee is not there, so where is the bar for not release of the pension?
Lordship, as per order dated 4/1/23, Learned Council for department that clarified that there is no issue regarding that.
Lordship, in that situation, the council for AG would be perhaps in a better position to, because for provisional pension, we have received our instructions and it has been granted, Lord.
Have you furnished the pension papers, forwarded the pension papers?
Yes, pension papers are with the AG office, Lord.
On what basis are you making this statement? Who has informed you?
Lordship, that is my instruction, but the problem was that there is no nominee.
So, without nominee, pension cannot be released.
That was the information we received from the AG office, Lord.
Yes, Miss.
Lordship,
Mr.
I will take instruction, Lordship, to whether the pension paper has been processed or not.
Mr. Sohan, what is your name?
NZ Chaudhary. Only have
N?
NZ Chaudhary.
N.Z. Chaudhary, Learned Council for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has been receiving provisional pension.
Yes, Lordship.
However, his regular pension has not been processed and released. Stop. Mr. A. Borthakur. I. Borthakur, Learned Council appearing for PHED. Submits that pension papers have already been forwarded to the Accountant General's office, and therefore they have not received any further communication from the AG's office. Mr. Thor, Learned Counsel for the AG, submits that he will obtain required instructions in the matter. He would complete his instructions in this record and thereafter apprise the court. Yes. Placed again on 7th of February.
Much obliged, much.
Okay.
Can I pray for some further time to have the instruction?
What is the claim? Pension?
Pension, my lord, but the fact remains is, my lord, that the petitioner was initially appointed on ad hoc basis in 1998. Subsequently, he was regularized in 1993. Now, my lord, from 2003, October 2003, he was unauthorizedly absent. And thereafter, in 2013, he retired. So now, my lord, qualifying service for an ad hoc employee who is being regularized is, my lord, 20 years. That, my lord, there is a judgment of the Honorable Court. If we consider that, my lord, the period of service that he has actually rendered is only 15 years. Following that, my lord, his prayer, my lord, for pension has been already, my lord, rejected by a speaking order.
Now,
but, my lord, there is a Honorable Court's order. Lordship may kindly turn to page 41.
And the 8.
Is the relevant part, my lord. The third para.
yes.
There is no submission by any of the parties that the petitioner's service has been terminated. The above leads to the conclusion that the petitioner was in service with the Health Department with effect from 21/1/88 to 31/7/2013. However, in view of the fact that so-and-so representing the Health Department submitted that a departmental proceeding might have been initiated against the petitioner, this writ petition is disposed of with a direction to the authorities to process the pension papers of the petitioner with effect from 31/7/2013. The Health Department shall also take a decision as to the manner in which they are going to treat the break-in service period of the petitioner with effect from 7/6/2003 till 31/7/2013. That is the day when he retired. Now, my lord, pursuant to this order, the authorities, my lord, they have considered everything and passed a speaking order. Lordship will find that at page 43. The relevant part, Lordship will find at page 45. The highlighted part, my lord. Therefore, keeping in view that the order of the Honorable Guwahati High Court stated so and so, and taking into consideration of the views of the concerned department of the government in Health and Family Department, pleased to dispose of the instant case with the following order. The government in the Health and Family Welfare Department expresses its inability to grant pensionary benefit to Dr. Pradeep Bhattacharya, retired so and so, so and so. Now, my lord, the issue will be whether, my lord, after the Honorable Court has given a specific direction that we will have to process the pension papers, whether this can be, my lord, this order will sustain.
It does not sustain, you have to go in appeal?
Yes. So, my lord, let me, my lord, have the instruction. My lord,
Doesn't sustain. Mr. P. Gogoi, Learned Counsel for the respondents, prays for further time to complete his instructions in respect of the directions.
Yes, sir.
In respect of the steps taken towards compliance of the directions issued
No,
by
my lord,
the,
pursuant to that, the speaking order they have passed. This is under challenge hearing. Whether that will be, my lord.
in respect
have-
of the steps taken by the respondents for release of pension.
No, my lord. Here, my lord, considering the Honorable Court's order, the speaking order has been passed, rejecting the claim of the petitioner, which is under
Which
challenge.
is
hearing.
under challenge,
Yes.
that's right. So you are not filed your affidavit.
Yes, I pray for some time to file a affidavit.
So complete the instructions and file necessary affidavit.
My lord.
MS, your name?
P. Udagiri.
E.
Udagiri.
Odikari appears for the petitioner, Mr. Ardhor for Accountant General.
Make vigilance. The last order, my lord, they were department were allowed to file affidavit, but they have not yet filed, my lord.
You have filed,
They have not filed, my lord.
not filed.
But in fact, my
They
lord,
don't want to file. Why are you pressing them to file?
my lord, fix it after 1 week or 10 days, my lord, because I think in similar cases, my lord, the repetition was allowed, my lord, interfering with this notification, which is under challenge in this repetition, my lord. I'll obtain instruction whether it is
Mr.
similarly placed or not, my lord.
N.J. Khatoni, Learned Standing Counsel.
Hello,
Secondary.
Secondary, my lord. Thank you, sir.
submits that you'd like to complete his instructions and pleads for further time. Mr. R.S. Misra, learned counsel for the petitioner, does not object to the prayer made. Placed after 2 weeks.
2 weeks, my lord.
Can they have a date if possible? Can you date, my lord?
Date 7 February.
Oblige.
Please, your lordship, my lord, in this case, my lord, Mr. Ardhar was supposed to get instruction, my lord. This regarding pensionary benefits of the deceased petitioner, my lord.
Ardhar. Yes. What instructions?
The instruction not received, my lord.
What is this
Awaited.
not received business?
The deceased petitioner has worked in different departments, my lord.
Hmm?
But the PWD is the parent department, my lord. He is
Hmm.
supposed to.
You are an employee under PWD.
Originally, yes.
Then
parent
you went on
department.
deputation.
Yes, my lord.
Lordship, if I may point out, the appointment order is actually by Health Department, Lordship. And then he proceeded to work.
No, my lord.
At page 40, it says Lordship Health.
Yes.
My lord, initially he was working under the PWD department, my lord. Then he went on deputation from 15/11/2075 to 3/12/2076 in PHE department, not health department, my lord. Then as an assistant engineer in the FCI department.
Now, where did he superintend with?
My lord,
From where did he retire?
retired from, my lord, while he was working under GRSC from 15/10/2080 to 1980 to 31/5/2004. My lord, chronological period has been given at page 21, my lord, annexure F, my lord. It has been shown, my lord.
Okay, at the
From
request
which
of
we-
government councils, further time is granted to complete their instructions and file affidavit. Not government councils, standing councils. It is expected that the respondents will furnish necessary instructions to their councils and file necessary affidavit if so advised in the meantime. Let the matter be listed again after 3 weeks.
Your lordship may fix up a date, my lord, otherwise. it will be-
MSSB Chaudhary appears for the petitioner list on 9th February.
First connector.
My lord, matter is non-payment of arrears salary, my lord. Now, as per last order, they informed this honorable court that they have sent a proposal for release of the 70% of the salary.
But today I don't have the updated instruction, my lord. I'm praying for some more time, my lord.
75%. Have you given that certificate of
FR 54.
that you are not employed elsewhere or something like that?
No, the case is filed by the wife of the deceased, my lord. The petitioner is the wife of an employee who was put under suspension and he died during the suspension period, my lord.
He died during suspension.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Mr. N.J. Khatoniar, Learned Standing Council, submits that he would like to praise for further time to complete his instructions in the matter. On the next date fixed, the Standing Council will apprise the court as to the status of the claim of the petitioner for release of 75% of the subsistence allowance payable to her late husband while he was in service and was under suspension during the relevant period. Any other respondents?
I appear for 2 and 3.
Mr. B. Gogoi for
2 and 6.
2 and 6. Mr. Rapa for respondent 4. List again on 9th. Mr. Rai Chaudhary for the petitioner.
Obliged.
May it please your lordship. In this writ petition, my lord, the petitioner union is the union of the ex-employees of Assam State, Assam Cooperative Spinning Mill employees. My lord, in this matter, on the last occasion, your lordship put a specific query, my lord, regarding on what basis I am claiming benefit up to the date of closure, my lord. That is the very policy, my lord, where it is stated that that unpaid salary, wages, basic pay plus the allowance up to the date of acceptance of VRS by the employees. In this regard, my lord, the petitioners members of the petitioner union were released only on closure of the mill, my lord. That's why I am claiming up to the date of closure, my lord. My lord, what happened, my lord? The mill was closed in the year 2011, my lord. After that, my lord,
Any other pleadings to be filed?
my lord, yes, my lord, earlier writ petition was filed. Accordingly, honorable court.
Who has filed affidavit?
Lordship, I have filed. Cooperation Department.
Cooperation Department.
Lordship, in fact, I have received a new instruction, your lordship. If your lordship kindly.
Tell us. Why can't you tell us? Read it.
Yes. Lordship, the forwarding letter says that I'm directed to inform you the VRS benefits in respect of the employees of Assam Cooperative Spinning Mill Limited is calculated till 30/10/2010 instead of 29/7/2011. That is the claim of the petitioner, your lordship. Because the government notification under notification number so and so dated 29/7/2011 only was a confirmation of the liquidation under notification number so and so dated 30/10/2010. Now, if your lordship kindly takes up.
Where is the release order? Where is the release order?
My lord,
Where is the release order?
yes, yes, your lordship. Meeting, my lord.
Where is the release order?
My lord, just a second, my lord.
Lordship, closure notification is at page 37 of the.
We have seen it. Their claim is that they were released on
Yes,
the
sir.
subsequent date. So therefore, they are entitled up to that particular period.
Yes, my lord.
According to Cooperation Department, when they were released, they have to be released, or no release order is necessary.
My lord, at page 37, my lord, that is the communication regarding closure of the mill, my lord. To all ex-employees of the Assam Cooperative Spinning Mill, Koitamari, my lord.
I am asking you a pointed query whether there are any release orders issued or not.
No other release order is there, my
Then
lord.
how are you claiming that you were released on so and so date?
My lord, because after closing the mill, my lord, there is no such question regarding continuance of the employees, my lord.
You are claiming your benefits from which date? From which date?
My lord, since 30th October, till 30th October 2010, we have received, my lord. Thereafter, up to date of 29th of July 2011, I am claiming, my lord.
Why?
My lord, the 29th July 2011, the notification was issued regarding closure of the mill, which was communicated to us that the mill was closed on
right?
No,
Notification dated
mill,
29
mill was closed on with effect from 30/10/2010.
2010. Because it has gone to liquidation on that day.
My lord, kindly see the 3010 notification, my lord.
This is for cancellation.
Yes, my lord.
Ah.
Cancellation of registration, wherein itself it has mentioned that the liquidator appointed shall take immediate steps for closure. If it's so, then how on 30th October the mill was closed?
And what is the subsequent, where is the subsequent notification?
Subsequent notification, my lord, the Public Enterprises Department has issued another notification on 7 June 2011, my lord, that is at page 33, my lord. Whereby, my lord, it was stated that Nagaon Cooperative Sugar Mill Limited, Assam Cooperative Spinning Mill Limited, Sohit Kupalkor, Mumbai Kutakal Limited were closed, my lord. And thereafter, my lord, the 7th July, 29th July 2011 notification was issued, wherein it is stated the industrial unit of Assam Cooperative Spinning Mill Limited, Boitamari, closed with immediate effect. That is clear, my lord.
Okay, heard counsels for the parties. Matter be listed for admission hearing on 8th of February. Respondents are at liberty to complete their pleadings, if so advised in the meantime. We'll attempt to dispose of the matter on that day.
After the death of my husband, my lord, I filed this writ petition, my lord, for release of family pension and area retirement benefit, etc., my lord. But instruction possibly, my lord,
Lordship, in fact,
Irrigation Department.
pension proposal was submitted to the AG. AG has returned it, Lordship, because the discrepancy is in the name of the petitioner, Lordship. Now, the fresh proposal is to be submitted to the AG, Lordship. Some time required, Lordship.
When are you likely to submit?
Lordship may give me 3 weeks' time, Lordship.
Mr. N. Upadhyay, Learned Standing Council, PHE, Irrigation.
Irrigation.
Submits that the proposal which was earlier sent by the department to the AG was returned back as there were some discrepancy found in the name of the petitioner. Stop. The fresh proposal is likely to be sent again with the required clarifications and correction within a period of 2 weeks from today. He prays for further time to apprise the court with regard to the status of the proposal to be sent by the department. Mr. B. Chakraborty appears for the Accountant General. Mr. H. Das, Learned Counsel, appears for the petitioner. Let the matter be listed again on
Date, my lord.
Yes, I have the date.
16th February.
Obliged, Lord.
But here I've got a instruction. I would like to file on fraud affidavit on behalf of the finance department.
Mr. Rana.
Citing the reason why the prayer for correction of date of birth of the petitioners have been rejected by the finance department. I'll place on record by her.
Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned Standing
Court
Counsel,
meeting.
Finance, submits that his instructions are complete. He'd like to bring it on record by way of an affidavit.
Well.
Mr. Ayalam appears for the petitioner. Prayer made is allowed. List the matter again on 16 February.
Prior to this, my lord, we are not receiving any salary, my lord, till date, and this is like a punishment, my lord.
9th February.
8th, my lord, is possible. For hearing date, my lord.
Hmm?
8th, my lord.
So let him file first. We'll see you. You may like to file a rejoinder, then what is the point in listing it on a hearing day? None appears for the petitioner on call passed over. Mentioned. Okay, it was mentioned. Yes. 28 was already mentioned.
May I be allowed, Lord? The last occasion, finance department was given time to for necessary instruction, Lordship. In this case, Lordship, the petitioner claim for necessary minimum pay scale, Lordship, and minimum pay scale, Lordship, scale of pay, Lordship, and the parent department, Lordship, says that the petitioner is entitled for minimum pay scale and send it to the finance department for necessary approval. Lordship, the finance department is Lordship sitting over the matter, Lord.
Why are you sitting over the matter?
And on 19 Lordship, 19.5 Lordship, this honorable on 19.5/2020, this honorable court specifically Lordship directed the finance department, Lordship.
My lord, similar proposals from other departments are, my lord, pending before the finance department. Finance department has taken a decision that, my lord, they will consider all the proposals at one go. Because already a batch have been given. So whatever is left out, they are considering everything on a particular date. Lordship may give me some time, I will place the date, madam, when they will take it. The other departments too, madam. Minimum of the pay scale in terms of the, my lord, 3 table 45 judgment. Madam.
These claims will keep on coming.
Madam?
These claims will keep on coming.
So otherwise, my lord, common, my lord, notification was issued to all the departments to give the proposals. They submitted, still, my lord, some proposals are coming up again. So they have decided that they will consider it at one go, madam.
We'll fix the date for them. Why should we
Let me
wait
have
for
the
them?
instruction when they are going to consider.
We'll fix the date.
On next day, Lord, we will fix. If
Why
nothing comes up.
should we wait for the department to inform us? We'll give you a date. We have enough dates here in the
No.
calendar.
No, Lord, we will take up, my lord, in the last week of January.
You inform us
On, my lord,
by
1st of February, 1st of February.
2nd of February.
2nd of February, madam.
You inform us by 2nd of February.
Similarly situated person enjoying since 2019.
Hmm?
Similarly situated person enjoying since 2019.
You be happy for them. Why can't you be happy for somebody? Sometimes.
We are happy there.
You are happy, then wait
Yes,
for
we are
second.
happy. The
Wait for
topics may
second.
be given, Lordship.
Similarly situated persons are getting it, so that is their claim. Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned Standing Council, Finance will apprise the court on the next date fixed about the decision required to be taken about on the date on which the Finance Department will take necessary decisions on pending proposals for grant of minimum of pay scale by the department in respect of the petitioners as well as other similarly situated persons.
Lordship.
Let Mr. Gogoi apprise the court on the next date fixed. Mr. Devnath appears for the PNRA department. Mr. AMS Mazumdar for
29.
petitioner in item number
29, Lord.
29, and Mr. F.U. Borvia for item 30. Let the matters be listed on 2nd of February.
Awesome.
May I please, Lord?
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, instruction not received, my lord.
My lord, this is suspension matter, my lord. The petition was under suspension, my lord. There is a division bench order, my lord. Suspension order cannot stand in the eye of law, my lord, unless it is extended. So lordship may dispose of in terms of the division bench order.
Now dispose of to what extent? We don't have the instructions.
Setting aside the suspension order, page 37, my lord.
That's all right, but we need to have the instructions whether any review has been taken or not.
The instruction may not change any, my lord, character of the, my lord, suspension.
May or may not, we'll decide.
I'm suspended, my lord, on 8th of November 2020.
Are you receiving subsistence allowance?
My lord.
Then let
The
them.
division bench order is also there, my lord. That's why I'm paying for, my lord.
No, you are praying for no doubt, but the division bench order is with regard to
Similar case, my lord. 6-2, my lord.
whether review has taken place or not.
No, my lord. That is the, my lord, point before this. It was not reviewed. And the order, writ appeal 114, my lord, 2023, this division bench has categorically stated, if the suspension order is not reviewed, my lord, it needs time. Placing a person under.
We'll give them one more opportunity. You complete your instructions, otherwise we are disposing of the matter.
My lord, after view vacation.
After BU vacation, all right, but don't come back asking for further time. At the request of MS M. Das, matter stands adjourned to be listed again on 5th of February.
It will be, my lord, too long. Kindly, my lord.
Hmm?
Kindly, my lord, prepone it, my lord.
When do you want it?
Last week, my lord.
Last week, sir?
My lord.
Last week.
25th, 29th, my lord.
All right, 29th.
My lord.
List on 29th.
As the last opportunity day may be given.
In the event the instructions are not forthcoming, writ petition, court will proceed to pass necessary orders in the writ petition.
Obliged.
My lord, 32 also instruction not received, my lord. Matter may be come up after vacation, my lord. February.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, matter is a pension matter, Lordship. Petitioner had retired on 2022, Lordship. But
Instructions are required from which department?
PWD. my-
You apprise your client, if we don't get instructions, we are calling them to court.
My lord.
Have you received any proposal, Accountant General?
No, we have wrote letter and page 86, my lord. What is, my lord, this, my lord, pension paper, return pension paper, my lord.
85.
86.
85.
85.
Here copy, this hard copy 86.
MSM Das, Learned Standing Council, PWD, raise for further time to complete the instructions.
Copy may be served.
Mr. You have not served copies.
Lordship, I have given.
Extra copy.
I've given.
Mr.
Lordship.
SK Medi, Learned Learned Standing Council, for Accountant General, appearing for Accountant General, submits that by communication dated 22/12/2022, the Accountant General returned the pension papers in respect of the petitioner for resubmitting the same after regularization of his work charged service period by the department. This communication was issued on 22/12/2022 and is enclosed as Annexure 4. Annexure 4 in
Writ petition.
writ petition. Stop. MS so-and-so Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that pension has not yet been processed and petitioner is without pension in spite of his superannuation. In view of the communication referred to before the court at Annexure 4, the respondent PWD department is directed to place the necessary instructions before this court as to the steps taken in terms of the communication dated 22/12/2022 issued by the Office of Accountant Generals. List again on so and so dates.
Copy, extra copy will be served, my.
Extra copy not given.
Lordship, I have taken steps and I have given to Mr. R. Borpujari, Finance Department Standing Council, A. Hassan, R. Dhar, I have given to them, Lordship.
Ardhor has been given.
Lordship, date may be fixed, Lordship.
7th February.
Obliged, Lordship.
Your Lordship, my senior RS Chaudhary, she's on legs and he has some submission to make, so your Lordship may take it after some time.
Yes, what has happened?
Lordship, we have an updated instruction. Financial sanction has been granted for creation of the post. There's a certain checklist that needs to be maintained. We are almost at the last stage of the process. It is in with the judicial department. Lordship may fix it after 4 weeks.
We'll take it up on 19th. At the request of Mr. A. Pothakur, Learned Counsel for PhD. The matter stands adjourned till 19th, enabling him to place the required instructions before this court. Your name, please?
HOP.
A. Chopin, Learned Counsel appears for the petitioner. Fix it on 19th of February.
My please, Lordship. Herein the petitioner, she was engaged as Jibon Jivika Shoki, Your Lordship. And initially she was placed under suspension and thereafter the suspension order was withdrawn.
Then?
But she has not been allowed to work, Your Lordship. But in connection with this case, Your Lordship, the respondent number 2 has filed affidavit wherein in annexer D, page 30, Your Lordship. Page 30 of the affidavit filed by the respondent number 2. Annexer D, page 30.
Affidavit?
Yes.
What is the writ petition number?
Which number?
WPC 2433?
Yes.
There's no affidavit here.
Affidavit filed by the respondent number 2.
Who is respondent 2? Mission director?
Mission director.
There's no affidavit here.
It was filed on 14th of November, 2023.
Whichever date you may have filed, it is not here. Who appears for respondent 2?
I'm appearing, my.
It is submitted by Mr. N.K. Devnath, Learned Standing Counsel, appearing for the respondent number 2, that an affidavit has been filed on
14th November 2023.
14 November 2023, and copies of the same being served on the Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. However, the same is not available in the case records. The registry to verify and trace out the said affidavit and connect it to the case records by the next date fixed.
In the meantime, Your Lordship, I filed the reply, Your Lordship.
The petitioner is also permitted to file their counter affidavit if the file the rejoinder affidavit, if so advised in the meantime. Placed again on after 3 weeks.
Date may be, Your Lordship.
You file it first. You file it, make a mention. Okay?
That matter might be, Lordship.
My lord, the additional chief secretary of the forest department has sought for some clarification. We have submitted clarification to additional chief secretary, lordship. We're awaiting instruction from the chief secretary, lordship. Very clear.
I'm not understood. Sorry? Come again?
The additional chief secretary has sought some clarification regarding the
Who
case.
are you representing? You're
Forest
representing
department.
forest.
Forest, yes, yes, the lordship.
Then?
We have communicated, we have received this instruction yesterday, lordship,
Uh,
whereby the additional PCF has forwarded the clarification sought by the additional chief secretary regarding the case of the petitioner. We're awaiting instruction on this, your lordship. Let the matter be taken on 19, your lordship. You already communicated? Or is step taken?
Who is for the chief secretary? Additional chief secretary, who's appearing? Come
I'm
in.
appearing, Environment Forest Department, lordship.
Who has addressed letters to whom?
Lordship, I've given an instruction, the additional PCCF to the additional chief secretary, lordship.
Why has he written this letter?
Lordship,
Why is this information being sought for?
regarding clarification, Your Lordship, that
By
clarification.
whom? By whom?
By the Additional Chief Secretary, Your Lordship. Merely that's
By which letter?
reference is given as environment for this reference, Your Lordship, 5/10/2023.
Hmm.
The Additional Chief Secretary sought some clarification from the additional.
Where is that clarification?
We have given the clarification to
Where is that letter seeking clarification?
that letter I don't have, but this is a letter which was given to the Additional Chief Secretary in respect of this 5/10/2023 letter, Your Lordship.
Then?
Then we are awaiting instruction from the Additional Chief Secretary regarding what steps have been taken, Your Lordship. So might have been taken 19, Your Lordship.
We had passed the last order on 8/1,
Yes, Your Lordship.
24.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And you are showing us a communication of December 23.
Yes, because this communication was not made to us, Your Lordship. We are not
So
aware of
sorry,
it.
so sorry that you were not properly instructed. We had enough of this. You call your officers.
Lordship, on 19.
No, not on
we'll take a
19.
clear stand, Your Lordship.
Enough of this. What is this?
Because this
Communication
documents-
between this officer, that officer.
Because documents were not there, that's why the
We
documents were
passed
sought
the
for.
last order on 8/1.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Have you seen this order?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Have you communicated it to the officer?
Yes, Your Lordship. Thereafter,
And
we have
then they
received
give
it.
you a letter of 15 December.
Yes, this letter was a copy after we were aware. So now the Additional Chief Secretary has sought for the clarification, the DFS submitted everything to the Additional Chief Secretary, so he will take the call.
Where is
Your
that
Lordship.
letter seeking the instructions?
This is this 5/10/2023 letter that
Huh.
I don't have, but it
You get
respect-
it.
Yes,
We'll
Your
take it up at 2.
Very well, Lordship. Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, matter relates to regarding suspension.
Lordship, here, notice has been issued, Lordship, I prefer some time, Lordship, that instruction as to whether the review has been done or
Subsistence
not.
allowance paid or not?
Lordship, that review has been done or not.
Lordship,
That
already,
instruction is not there.
already I have got 50%, Lordship. Suspension.
All right.
Subsequently, is getting, Lordship.
Mr. P.N. Sharma, Learned Standing Council, praise foreign is granted 2 weeks further time to complete his instructions. Mr. Your name?
P. Guhai, Lordship.
P. Guhai appears for the
But
petitioner.
Lordship, although the suspension order was issued on 11/10/2022 with immediate effect, but with immediate effect will count it 1/9/2023. As because Lordship, his salary slip reflected that he received 50% of area, 50% of substances allowance from September 2023, Lordship. Lordship, therefore, Lordship, it has been shown that already 3 months has been over, Lordship.
Lordship, I will obtain instruction.
Lordship, department has not taken any departmental.
We'll
proceeding.
find out. Let the instructions be placed before the court by the next date fixed. List on 12th February.
Lordship.
Yes,
As
Mr.
per last order dated 21/12/2023, Lordship is supposed to grant me interim relief. And this is a case, Lordship, where the suspension order has been reviewed after 90 days. And Lordship will find the first order of suspension, page 30 of the writ petition, on 30 May 2023.
Yes, respondents.
Lordship, we have just been communicated, Lordship. They have provided us the extra copies on 8th only, Lordship. So day before yesterday only we have written, Lordship. We required 4 weeks time, Lordship.
Have provide them the copy, Lordship. But
Day before.
On 8th afternoon, they have provided, Lordship. They have the notice with them only. From there only I have sent.
Further time is prayed for by the learned government advocate, M.S. M. Bhattacharya, as instructions are still awaited. Mr. S.K. Goswami, learned counsel, appears for the petition. List again on 12th February.
now, if possible, before that, Lordship.
Before that, 7th February.
Okay, Lordship.
And Lordship will consider the interim order on that date, Lordship. Lordship is already recorded. Otherwise, Lordship, they will place that it was not granted.
It is made clear that prayer for interim relief will be considered on the next date fixed.
Lordship. Deeply applied.
Right, Your Lordship.
Yes.
On a petitioner before your Lordship, was suspended on 19/8/2023. Hereafter, my lord, after 3 months, my lord, as per my instruction, it was not revised, my lord.
Sorry.
He was suspended on, my lord, page 10 annexure 1 on 19/8/2023. In spite of, my lord, expiry of 3 months, my lord, his suspension was not revised.
Who's for the respondents?
I'm for all this, my lord.
What instruction?
My lord, thereafter, my lord, the petitioner has also filed an additional affidavit wherein they have actually annexed as Annexure A, the show cause notice. My lord. Within the 3 months, the show cause notice was issued.
Is that the law?
But what it says is that
My lord, the
the
page,
recent order is to be passed.
There has to be a decision in terms of the law, whether he is required to be under suspension or not. And
Page
if not
50.
done, then this gets revoked.
page 54, my lord, I have annexed one judgment of this honorable court, my lord. And the relevant portion, my lord, page 56, paragraph 7, my lord. Paragraph 21 of the pronouncement of the Supreme Court in Ajay Kumar Chaudhary versus Union of India reported in so provides that the order of suspension would have to be reviewed by the authority every 3 months, justifying that the continuation of the
Yes,
suspension
Mr.
is required
Demnath, tell
and is
us.
not
My lord, actually, this happens to be the second date of this matter, and on the last
Second day,
date,
third day is not the issue.
on the
Tell
last
us
date,
whether this,
on the last date, what they had actually sought for was actually seeking permission to file an additional affidavit to place on record the show cause notice. Because in the writ
no,
petition,
the
they
last date we issued notice,
Yes,
giving you
because if my lord will have a look at the writ petition, my lord, in paragraph 5, they had stated at that time, my lord, that no show cause notice or statement of allegations were submitted to the matter. Charges and statement. However, this later on they filed an additional affidavit where they've actually placed on record these documents.
all right, at the request of Mr. N.K. Devnath, matter liberty is granted to complete instructions and in respect of the issues raised in the writ petition. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that in view of the law laid down by the apex court as well as by this court, the suspension of the petitioner should be interfered with as no review was done within the parameters laid down by the apex court. Considering the prayer made by the respondents, we deem it appropriate to grant him one final opportunity to complete his instructions. List on 7th February.
Obliged.
Yes. We had expressed our desire to impose contempt, but then we had a rethinking, so we thought we'll give them one final opportunity. But in case they don't, then we are proceeding accordingly. Right, list on after 3 weeks, enabling the respondents to complete instructions, failing which court will consider passing consequential orders in view of the repeated adjournments taken by the respondents to complete their instructions. List on so and so date.
Deeply obliged, Lord.
We thought it would not be proper to change the order after we had declared, so we got it listed again today.
Deeply obliged, Lord.
Yes.
This is a contempt petition, my lords, of the year 2021. My lords, may kindly see the last order. There was a direction on the respondents, my lords, to file an affidavit, which they have. I've been served with a copy today, my lords. And the affidavit doesn't disclose about any compliance. The affidavit that they filed, my lords, today, have been served with
Today,
a copy
it has been filed today.
today, my lords,
By whom?
by the respondent number 5, my lords, the secretary in the senior secondary, the secretary in the senior secondary education department, my lords. Now,
Who is for the respondents?
Mr. R. Mazumdar, my lords, his name is reflected.
Where is Mr. R. Mazumdar?
We just trying to inform him. Informing.
What is the date of the affidavit?
I was served with a copy today, my lord. I do not even know if they filed it. It is dated today.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that a copy of the additional affidavit has been served on him today, which is stated to be filed by the respondent number 5.
5.
Such affidavit is not available in the case record. Registry to verify and list the matter after 2 weeks. And if such an affidavit has been filed by the respondents, any of the respondents, the same be connected to the case record.
My lord, may I just pray, my lord, this is a contempt of 2021. The order in question is of 17 November 2020. People have in the meantime retired. They have not been provincialized. May I just pray for a date sometime in January, my lord?
January is difficult.
Any date convenient to my lord. My lord, I would not even reply to this affidavit, my lord. I would like to deal with it as it is.
29 January. List
Right.
on 29 January.
I'm deeply obliged, my lord.
Mr. Tolia appears for
For respondent number 3, my lord.
respondent 3. Why for orders?
May I please, Lordship, my lord, this matter may can be taken at 2, my lord.
Huh?
At 2, my lord. Mr. X-ray Chaudhary has gone for, my lord, Friday prayer. My lord,
No, but why is it listed for orders?
yes, my lord. Otherwise, my lord,
AD cards returned back.
we have filed, my lord, reply, and they have filed affidavit in opposition also.
What is this matter?
Matter is regarding, my lord, family pension between 2 wives, my lord, and I am the first wife, my lord.
That is covered by the full bench.
Full bench, but on the strength of the nomination, my lord, respondent number 9, that is second wife is receiving, my lord. And now, my lord, they have raised another issue that I am divorced. That is the small fact involved in this.
That you,
My lord, in this case, I have been appointed only today. Just today, so a short time may be given to argue the case.
you are appearing on whose behalf?
I am for the LS second wife,
No, respondent number
9, madam.
9.
9. Yes. He has been appointed today.
Yes, but matter is also very urgent, madam. So convenient date may can be given
Mr.
short.
Mahmood, learned counsel submits that he has been engaged today to appear on behalf of respondent 9. He therefore prays for some time to complete his instructions.
After Bihu, madam.
Mr. Mullah appears for the respondent, for the
Petition.
petitioner. Let the matter be listed again on 7th of February. Mr. S.K. Mehdi for Accountant General. P.N. Sharma for Elementary Education. Anyone else?
S. Yasmin for respondent number 7.
S. Yasmin for Respondent 7. List on 7 February.
Come for admission hearing. Madam.
For?
Admission hearing.
For admission. MSM Bhattacharya for 2 and 5.
Obliged.
None appears for the passed over.
Pension benefits.
Yes.
My lord, this man has retired in the year 2022. His pensionary benefits, my lord, is not being released, my lord. After intervention of this court, he is getting provisional pension only, my lord.
Why is it listed for orders?
Admission order. Orders. Orders, the service is complete or all the responded.
The principal.
Respondents will complete their instructions in the matter. Mr. D. Upamanu appears for Health.
Higher Education Department.
Higher Education.
1 and 2.
Mr. M. Biswas for the petitioner. Mr. S.K. Mary for respondent number 6. Matter be listed
But some short date, my lord.
for admission.
I pray because, my lord, he has some family programs also, my lord.
7th of February.
7th of February.
None appears passed over for the petitioner, for the applicant. Mr. Khatoniar appears for education. Education. Passed over. Yes.
Lordship, I have provided the information.
The matter has proceeded.
Yes, Lordship. Next date is 25th, Lordship.
When it proceeded?
You can have a look. Why don't you show him the instruction?
But I have filed an affidavit. Please look into it, the affidavit.
Are they secret?
Lordship?
Are they required to remain secret or something? You
No,
can share
Lordship.
it.
It can be.
Share it.
Yes, Lordship, I can.
My lord, one thing, please.
You can share it with him.
Yes, Lord.
Now additional affidavit to what effect?
Kindly see, my lord. The matter was fixed. If your lordship kindly look into the.
See, Mr.
the
Mr.
petition.
Mr. Das, as you know, this is a proceeding. You have a right of appeal, revision, whatever is there.
Now, that day, your lordship recollect. Your lordship say Assam, the disciplinary appeal doesn't provide for any preliminary inquiry. Our whole case, no, please kindly be here, my lord. This is an important aspect of the matter. There, your lordship has indicated that we have not found any preliminary under Assam service disciplinary appeal rule. That's what I recollect, my lord, what your lordship said. Preliminary inquiry, there is no provision of the Assam discipline appeal rule. We shown one judgment of the Supreme Court.
Oh, but this is not a preliminary
Yes,
inquiry.
Lordship. This is an inquiry
My lord,
under
let
section
me-
9.
My lord, let me point out today, my lord, what is, let's say what has happened, my lord. Lordship, just recollect one judgment of Supreme Court, charge sheet, file. Those are preliminary inquiry. The Honorable Apex Court said before superannuation, a charge sheet has to be filed. Now, whether it contemplates any preliminary inquiry or not, that's the question. Now, if your lordship kindly see.
No. Now this gentleman has retired.
Retired,
Yes,
superannuated in 2022. 2020.
Pension.
First, see, my lord, not pension. See, Assam Service Manual.
No, we'll look into it. We just wanted to see the rule 21 of the pension. The pension is stopped,
No, provisional pension has been paid.
but regular pension not
Regular
released.
pension has not been paid. Reserved to himself. Well, earlier, what was the procedure? Earlier was a procedure which says that if once retired, superannuated, and some department proceeding is going on, then you have to take the sanction of the governor. Now that, my lord, it's by an explanation, kindly see, my lord. The continuation of proceeding after the final retirement officer shall be automatic under sub-rule A of Rule 21, and no fresh decision of the governor and appointing authorities, nor any so-called notice of person concerned shall be necessary. What you got it, my lord? Explanation. The powers are to be exercised not only in case of causing preliminary pecuniary loss to the government, such department if not instituted while the officer in service, whether before his retirement or during his re-employment, shall not be instituted save with the sanction of the government of a SAT. Now, my lord will kindly see. The problem arose because of the Assam Dismissal Appeal Rule. Your lordship just indicated, we don't find any preliminary inquiry anywhere. Now, and charge sheet also we don't find it. And then express, the view is that this is not a preliminary inquiry. That's what I have understood.
No,
Now,
they have stated this is not a
no, their
preliminary.
statement will not do, my lord. What the law says, what the manual says, that's very important. Kindly see the Assam Service Manual.
Yes.
They may proceed, my lord, but what the Assam Service Manual says, kindly see.
It's okay, you refer the rules.
Yes, my lord, kindly see the special,
Manual of Department Proceeding.
no, this is right, Manual of Department Proceeding. Lordship got it.
Yes.
Kindly special, this is, the Manual of Department Proceeding chapter is there. Now, if your lordship kindly see, special meaning of application, protection of rights and privilege, got it?
In the definition,
My lord, not preliminary inquiry, investigation, manual department proceeding.
say the clause or rule number.
It's a Roman 1, Roman 2, Roman 3. That is heading a special meaning,
Yes,
application
yes.
and protection.
Yes.
If you lordship kindly see number 2, competent authority with reference to a particular section as mentioned in this manual is the authority empowered to take such action under the provision of Assam Service Dismissal Appeal Rules, fundamental rule, subsidiary rule, any other rule under which action is taken. Now, 2 is a departmental inquiry. Number 3, departmental inquiry, disciplinary inquiry. Let us read 2. A department inquiry is an inquiry into conduct of government service with a view to determining charges faced against a proof whether so and so. Now, departmental and disciplinary proceeding. Departmental disciplinary proceeding is the complete record of an action taken by the government in respect of government servant for a certain reported lapse on his part and will comprise A, initial report, B, record of preliminary inquiry, investigation, C, charge sheet, statement of allegation, written statement, delegate officer. Lordship got it, my lord. Now, kindly turn to, my lord, next page. That is Roman 8. Roman 8.
Yes.
Preliminary inquiry. A preliminary inquiry held with the object to ascertaining whether there is a case for framing charges against a government servant in respect of allegation made against him. A preliminary inquiry is not a departmental inquiry. It's not a departmental inquiry. My lord, that's why I'm saying a preliminary inquiry. Statement of allegation, there can be a statement of allegation. But that has to be, they have to collect the evidence. Thereafter, a charge sheet has to be filed. Thereafter, they have to give it to me. That's what the point, my lord.
I don't think
no,
I've
your
been
lordship.
able to understand you. There is a provision for a preliminary inquiry.
Yes.
But it is not necessary that for every inquiry there must be a preliminary inquiry and then there have to be a final inquiry. The purpose of preliminary inquiry is that if the department feels that there is a requirement to go into an inquiry
Yes.
or not, or into
Yes.
the allegations,
Yes.
let us make an inquiry.
Yes.
Then if they find something, then
Now,
they should
I'll try to, my lord, satisfy your lordship. Why it is required.
your submission is that for every inquiry to be instituted under this manual, first there has to be a preliminary
No,
inquiry.
this type is a misappropriation amount, my lord. Kindly see as a huge
Whatever it may
misappropriation.
be.
Now, let us say that
No,
this
no,
is a final inquiry.
No,
Yes.
we are trying to understand your submission. Why do you say this is a preliminary inquiry?
Yes.
Is it your submission that under the provisions of these rules, there must be a preliminary inquiry to be followed only thereafter by a final inquiry? Is that what you're submitting?
There has to be a charge sheet.
Charge sheet has been issued, I think.
Where is that? Statement of allegation.
Statement of allegation.
Yes.
That is
but
what,
there is a difference, my lord. That's why you said charge sheet, statement allegation and written statement of delinquent officer. Where is that, my lord? Now for a moment, let us see now, my lord, how they have to decide this issue under the manual of departmental proceedings.
charge sheet is the show cause notice, comprising of the statement of allegation.
I just defer, my lord. Sorry to, I just defer
Uh,
the opinion that is expressed by your lordship. But
Where is the definition
now-
of charge sheet?
now my lord will kindly see, what I say, 3 months. My lord will kindly see one minute. My lord, kindly see, for a moment, your lordship is not accepting my contention.
No, we are
No,
not
let us-
rejecting it. We are not rejecting it.
No,
We are
no,
trying to
see,
understand
it's
in terms of the provisions.
Yes.
Is
No,
there a definition of charge sheet?
But here it is written, charge sheet, statement of allegation, written
Correct.
statement, of allegation.
But is there a definition as to what is the form of a charge sheet?
Statement of allegation, my lord.
Yes.
When it is before a preliminary inquiry officer, there they have to collect an evidence and thereafter the charge sheet is filed. This is what is the difference, my
This
lord.
is what you are trying to project in terms of a criminal procedure.
No.
That you make an
sorry.
inquiry,
No,
if the
no.
allegations are found, you
Criminal
file a charge.
proceeding is different.
Correct.
Here also in a departmental proceeding, my lord, charge sheet is being filed. Charge sheet is filed normally. My lord, kindly see now.
Hmm.
Suppose let us for a moment say that it is a departmental
Kindly
inquiry.
come to, in this book, it is 528. 28. And it is in the appendix, Roman 4,
Roman 4.
to this manual of departmental proceedings. Appendix,
Appendix.
Roman 4, part 1.
Appendix, yes.
Have you found it?
Yes, yes.
Appendix 4.
Yes.
This is the form of furnishing charge sheet and the statement of allegation.
One second. Report. Yes.
This is
Form
the
of funding,
form.
charge sheet and the statement of allegation.
Allegation.
And the statement of allegation.
Correct. So,
Both.
but this is the charge sheet. Then if you read the opening
Statement of
lines,
So statement of allegation, charge sheet, my lord.
no. You see the statement of allegation is separate.
Yes.
Is enclosed to the
Correct.
show
Right,
cause.
right.
So my understanding, subject to correction, is this the word charge sheet is used to mean the show cause.
That's my lord.
That is the form.
Maybe, my lord.
That
Your
is the
lordship
form.
Understanding.
You see the form.
My understanding before this court is about charge sheet and the statement of allegation. Both has to
No,
be.
you are right that ordinarily charge sheet means you make the inquiry and then point out the charges that these are the charges against
Correct,
you.
right,
I agree.
right. That's what I'm
But
saying.
the rules don't specify
That's
that
why.
procedure.
No, my lord, that's what, my lord, if the furnishing of charge sheet and statement of allegation, they have stated here.
Huh.
No, let us for a moment.
Because the form is exactly the same. You're
My
asked to show cause.
My lord, this is the area where, my lord, we request some time. This is your lordship has expressed your lordship view. This is my view, then your lordship has to decide it. This particular, it's not a matter that within 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'll be able, because these are matter of interpretation. Now let us see one thing. Let us say, my lord, for a moment, accept that this is a departmental proceeding. Statement of allegation as your lordship, let us accept that this is an inquiry officer who started. Now, as per procedure, procedure has been laid down, my lord. Now let us see, my lord, the 4, my lord, Roman 4 of 3.13.3. 3.13.3. 3.13.3.
3.1.
3.13.3. Lordship got it?
3.13.3.
3.3. 3.13.3.
Yes.
Various stages of department proceeding, time limit of stage. Lordship got it?
Sorry. 3.1.
13.3.
3.3. It is under the manual of departmental proceeding.
Manual of department proceeding.
3.1 is disciplinary action.
3.13.3. Special procedure in certain cases. 3.13.1, that is Rule 10. Special procedure in certain cases. Special procedure in certain cases. 3.13.1, 13, Rule 10. Notwithstanding anything contained in Rule 9.
3.1, there is a 3.1, but it is
3.
with regard to disciplinary action.
3.1.
1.
1 second. 3.1. 1 second. 3.1. 3.1. That's a disciplinary action.
Yes.
3.1.
Yes.
So further goes, my lord. Go on, my lord, further.
3. You are referring to 3.1?
1.3. Procedure for imposing penalties. 3.13.
3.13.
Procedure for imposing penalties.
Yes.
Lordship got it?
Yes.
Now Rule 9. Further, your lordship goes further. Now 3.1. That is imposition of minor penalty. Lordship got it? Now please further go. 3.13. After 3.1 to 12. 3.13.1. 13. That is special procedure in certain cases. Lordship got it? Rule 10.
Yes.
Notwithstanding anything contained in Rule 9, whereas penalty is imposed so and so. Lordship got it? Now, please go into Rule 4. Rule 4. Clause 4. Roman 4 of that chapter. 3.13.2. 3.13.3. Various stages of departmental proceeding. Lordship got it? Various stages of departmental proceeding and time limits for these stages.
Yes.
Got it, Milo? Now, please see Roman 4.
Yes.
On receipt of the written statement, the inquiry officer should proceed immediately with recording of evidence. Lordship got it? He should decide who are to be examined as witness in support of the charges, keeping the number of the barest minimum, allow all reasonable scope for cross-examination of the witnesses by the delegate officer. To avoid delay, the attendance of witnesses who are in government service should be secured by the inquiry authority by writing personally to them and also to their superior officer. 4. The inquiring authority should also apply its discretion in deciding the number of witnesses against the charges, examine those witnesses only to be produced by the officer proceeded against whose evidence will be relevant to the charges and whose non-examination may prejudice the interest of defendant, lead to injustice. He should not proceed to examine all and sundry produced by the officer proceeded against. The recording of evidence should be completed within 2 months, and in exceptionally complicated case, it may extend to 3 months. So these are the procedure which has been laid down.
No. So where is the charge sheet?
No, what I am saying, number 1 is that your lordship, for a moment, please ignore the charge sheet. Let us say that that's a statement of allegation as agreed with your lordship that is a charge. What I am saying, that once the statement of allegation, which charge sheet, is of 2000, kindly see, 2019. So my retirement is 2020. So they should complete within 3 months, which they have not completed.
No. We are trying to understand your arguments.
Yes. No, one part.
What you are trying to submit is that notwithstanding charge sheet being issued 2-3 years back, maybe how many years back? When was it issued?
In 2019.
19.
2000.
They proceeded to
2018.
2018. They have initiated the inquiry, perhaps according to you, only to ensure that you don't get your pension.
15th of February 2019.
They could have very well completed prior to your retirement.
But nevertheless, my lord, by what I am on is there are 2 aspects of argument. One aspect is whether a preliminary inquiry then a charge sheet has to be filed. For a moment, and if it is also ignored, and if you see, when the inquiry officer was entrusted in 2019, they could have completed
No,
this.
that is why we thought you had gone through the instructions. You've not gone through the instructions.
No, no, the instruction manual, it was started only in 2000.
11th January, have you seen it?
This is 2023.
No, 11 January 24.
Yes, sir. So how can they do it? If the procedures laid down is within a period of 2 months, maximum 3 months, so these all vitiate.
I thought you'll ask me the query from the instructions. So therefore, I thought you'll go through the instructions. So let me ask them the query on your behalf. Madam, in these instructions, there is a categorical statement that after show cause notice,
Lordship.
somebody was appointed inquiry officer.
Yes, Lordship.
Then followed by another somebody.
Yes, Lordship.
Then another somebody.
Yes, Lordship.
Then finally inquiry report not submitted.
Lordship.
Then still somebody.
Lordship.
Now the question is whether any inquiry at all was done or was it initiated only when the final officer was.
Yes, Lordship. Next page, there is order. Yes, Lordship. In page 42, Lordship, if your Lordship may kindly tell.
No. Kindly read your instructions regarding
Yes,
query
Lordship.
number 1. Please read.
Yes, Lordship.
Please read.
Enquire the charges frame against.
No.
so and
These
so.
your instructions.
Yes, Lordship.
Regarding query
After
number 1.
issuance of show cause notice.
Yes.
To so and so, so and so.
Number
Yes,
1,
Lordship. Number 1.
then
Yes.
number 2,
Yes, Lordship.
then number 3.
Yes,
They were appointed as what? Inquiry officer
Lordship.
or an inquiry committee?
Committee, Lordship.
Committee or officers?
Authority is written, authority oblique officer it is written.
No, let me rephrase the question. Were they all appointed together as to inquire as an inquiry committee, or they were
No,
appointed
Lordship first.
one after the other?
Yes, Lordship. I think 2 of them has gone for deputation, Lordship, on the central.
So they were
Yes,
appointed
Lordship. So
one after the
again,
other.
yes, so on.
Then come to the second paragraph.
Yes, Lordship.
Due to non-submission of inquiry
Inquiry
report.
report by the above mentioned officer, the
So now the
information so
question,
and
let
so.
us pause here for a moment. Non-submission means was any inquiry conducted then, an inquiry report not submitted,
Lordship.
or was inquiry not even initiated? This is one question. Second is,
Yes, Lordship.
finally, the other gentleman is appointed as inquiry officer.
Yes, Lordship. Now he is proceeding with.
Now
all
he's
this.
proceeding.
Yes,
He's proceeding afresh, or is proceeding an inquiry which was initiated by the other officers?
Lordship, that particular one. Lordship, we may be allowed 4 weeks time, Lordship, we will file the affidavit. and Lordship
You can take 6 weeks, but what we are
Lordship.
trying to understand
Yes,
is,
Lordship.
is it an inquiry afresh, or is it a continuation of the earlier inquiry?
Probably it's a continuation of the
Then-
earlier inquiry, Lordship,
then-
but without proper instruction, Lordship, I will not be able to assist your Lordship in this.
Very well. You tell us when you can get these instructions.
Instruction, Lordship,
You bring the inquiry record, you call for the inquiry record, you'll find it there when it
Lordship,
proceeded,
Lordship,
when they were
Lordship.
examined.
Lordship. Lordship.
So when can you get us these instructions?
Mhm. Next date is on
16th February?
16 February, yes, Lordship, can be.
Is it convenient for you, Mr. Das?
16.
Heard learned
But it
counsel,
appears is a press inquiry.
heard learned counsels for the parties. In terms of the directions passed by this court earlier, learned Raman advocate has placed a copy of the instructions received before the court. As per the instructions, it is seen that as many as 4 inquiry officers were appointed pursuant to issuance of the show cause notice
Sure.
to the petitioner. Stop. It also reflects that the inquiry proceedings have been continued, and the authorities are presently proceeding with the inquiry. Stop. Let the Government Council call for the proceedings of the inquiry. Let the Government Council apprise the court as to when the inquiry proceeding was initiated against the petitioner and what steps were taken pursuant to such initiation of inquiry proceedings against the petitioner. Let the matter be listed on 16 February again.
Only one thing, your lordship, subject to your lordship can indicate that whether this Jan 2023, this officer has been appointed. This officer under some instruction. 1 second, instruction.
Huh?
He's appointed.
1 second. I just told. My lord, it appears that that is 19th of September 2023. He has been appointed. The so and so governor in exercise of power under so and so appoints him Manoj Kumar Sikari as inquiry officer so and so. If that be the case, if that is the case, 19 September, only after superannuation. So it is 21 says.
That is what we want to find
that's
out,
what is.
because on the first paragraph, they say there were 3 other officers appointed already.
You're correct. Yes.
So,
But if it's a continuation, that will be a separate issue.
right,
If it is but from this appeared, it cannot be what my feeling is subject to. They have to come forward.
that is what we want to find out.
Yes.
Let the matter be listed again on 16th.
ফার্স্ট পেজটা দিয়ে দিব পাৰিম ওকে তো অফিস কপি দিছিলে
Meanwhile, the inquiry proceedings,
দিয়ে আছে তেনে
if continued, will the authorities are, if have you appeared before the authorities?
No, we have not appeared. That's why we took time and it fixed it on 25th of January. Entire proceeding will be nullity, my lord, if that's appointed under Rule 21. It goes. You
But-
don't have to take other plea also.
they have stated their physical inability lordship.
It's
This
okay,
is there.
fine. That's fine. Rule 21, if you see Rule
No,
21.
Rule 21 is that it has to be initiated prior to your.
Prior, but you need not have a sanction. That inquiry will continue.
Okay, let the inquiry, let the department not proceed further in the inquiry, as the question has been raised by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the same prima facie appears to be violative of Rule 21 of the Assam pension rules, read with the Assam discipline and appeal rules. This order will remain in force till. We'll give you an early date then.
Lordship, one more.
Give us an early date if you have.
Yes, Lordship. And one more thing, Lordship, whether it only to the concerning to the petitioner only or to the whole
Proceedings.
proceeding.
16 is all right for you? 16 February?
16 February, yes, Lordship.
They'll be listed on 16 February. Interim order will continue, will be operative till 16th February.
Yeah.
And extension thereof will be considered again on the basis of instructions as may be furnished by the
Lordship.
respondent authorities in the meantime.
We are a copy diba na?
List on 16th. Yes.
My lord, I have sought for that letter. They're trying to issue it out, but lordship, in that letter which I have produced, a lordship, all the documents by the DFO has been submitted to the chief secretary.
have
They're
said
looking,
that-
they're processing it, lordship.
We are asking you what documents or what queries were raised.
Queries were raised regarding his, more particularly.
You have given a
detailed-
reference to this letter, but this letter is not available.
This available with the secretary lordship, but due to this budget session was about to begin, most of the persons are busy there, so we asked for it. They're tracing it out. But all this letter, the particulars which were sought from the DFO, they're already submitted to the chief secretary,
Now,
and they're
how-
processing it.
How many months or years will it take?
Because lordship have been instructed, there's another list coming up, which the petitioner name will be included, lordship.
When?
Within a week or two, your lordship, because this list was After this list, another list is going to be issued. Where more than 700 workers have been left out.
Your submissions are incoherent. You are submitting that these queries raised have been furnished by the additional PCCF.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Now pursuant to that, you'll have to receive instructions that whether these instructions which you have furnished satisfy the queries or not. Have you received that instruction?
That instruction I have sought for. They
You have
asking
sought for, you have not received.
Yeah, I asked.
So
for
unless
that
that instruction is received, how can you say that within a week's time the names will become
because I
there in the list?
verbally, I just verbal instruction yet that.
Your verbal instructions are irrelevant. We may record it, which may put you into greater difficulty.
So Lordship might be taken up after vacation. We'll come on with instruction, Lordship.
We
Written
have,
instruction.
we have given you repeatedly, we have given you sufficient opportunities, but these instructions are coming in piecemeal. Why the officers are not giving you the entire instructions in this matter? 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, sufficient opportunities we have given.
Yes, Your Lordship. It's true, Your Lordship.
Then,
But since the clarification.
if someone is withholding information, you tell us.
That's the information I have, this that after this letter, they have processing it, they're looking into it. That's the instruction. That's not the written instruction, the verbal instruction. So I pray for I get the written instruction, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Chauhan.
My lord, my learned friend submitted within a week or two, my lord. Others, my lord, the name will be published. If it is so, my lord, if my lord, my learned friend says so, my lord, submission may be recorded, my lord, may be fixed after 2 weeks.
He says he's submitted on verbal instructions.
Yes, Lord.
What are we to do? Are we to record?
Lordship, let the written instruction come in, Lordship. That
When do you get it?
I'll ask immediately after vacation, Lordship. Let it come on 22nd or 23rd, Your Lordship.
At the request of Mr. R.R. Gogoi, matter stands adjourned till 22nd.
22nd is Sunday, Your Lordship. I'm sorry. 25th, Your Lordship.
22nd is Monday.
No. Oh, sorry. Yeah. 22nd.
On which date the standing council will furnish complete instructions with regard to the status of the claim of the petitioner, which is stated to be under process by the Forest Department. Mr. Chauhan appears for the petitioner. Mr. Borpuzari for finance. Do you have anything to submit? All right, list again on 22nd.
Obliged, Lordship.
Yes, tell us.
Let me answer the line. Lord, this Honorable High Court, while ordered it 31.
Why is it come for orders?
Murder. There is.
Service is complete, Lordship.
Service is complete, and the Guwahati University was directed to file an affidavit. The affidavit has already been filed by.
Affidavit is filed, but without enclosure. And we want the enclosure and we want to file an affidavit and reply.
Who's for the Guwahati University?
Mr. Pukon is appearing, Lordship.
In his absence,
left,
we-
Lordship. We
what
have informed
orders?
him to give the copy of the enclosure, Lordship.
Affidavit filed when?
Affidavit filed on 5/1, we have received on 5/1/2023. No, sorry.
9/11/2023, I received it, Madam.
We received on 27/11/2023.
Filed by whom?
By the Assam University.
Guwahati University, Madam.
What is the name of the deponent?
Respondent's name is Lordship will find Hemanta Kumar Nath.
Page 62, Madam.
Page 64.
It is submitted at the bar that an affidavit has been filed by the Guwahati University. You are filing a reply.
No, we are filing a reply, Lordship. We have to file an objection to that affidavit because
You are for the respondent.
Lordship, because Lordship, the affidavit has been filed on the basis of a High Court's order, and that order has been, according to them, complied with. According to us, that has not been complied with as directed by the
Very
order.
well.
One thing, my lord, just may I point out. The Guwahati High Court has directed the Guwahati University to verify whether the petitioner has a B.Ed degree or not. The Guwahati University has rightly taken the decision and declared that I have a valid degree, my B.Ed degree, my. So far as the private respondent is concerned, the entire matter is concerned, my lord. It's not about the validity of the B.Ed degree. It is the whether I have taken due permission. obtaining the B.Ed degrees, my lord. That is the
Let us
concern.
see. Mr. S.K. Goswami, learned counsel for the respondent number.
Respondent number 10.
Submits that you'd like to file an affidavit. Anyone else appears?
NCT, the name of the NCT council has not been shown. I have informed him that.
Yes. Mr. Borua appears for BTC. Then school education, Mr. Talukdar, sorry, Khatoniar for school education. List again,
He is appearing for National Council of Teacher Certificate. I have informed him that.
Mr. Alam for NCT. All right, we'll direct it. List the matter again. How much time you require?
Petition which will file.
Better be listed after 2 weeks,
3 weeks. Though.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It is submitted that the names of all councils will be reflected in the cause list. Accordingly, registry will reflect names of all standing councils, including council for NCT in the cause list. List again on 16th February.
Obliged.
Lordship, I have filed to IA, my lord, for correction of a order, minor order. I do not say it's a order, my lord. It is a amendment petition also filed, my lord, because the writ petition itself, the designation, official designation of the petitioner was wrongly typed out. In affidavit, it is correct. Everywhere it is correct, my lord. Only in the cause title, my lord, the official designation of the petitioner is wrongly typed out as inspector instead of Deputy Director Food and Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs, Government of Assam, posted at Mosolpur, Baska, Assam.
You have stated that in your writ petition.
Now, I have filed an amendment petition for amending those
Amendment petition.
amendment petition, my lord. It is 5, my lord. IA number 5, my lord. It requires an amendment, my lord, as per High Court rules, my lord. Cause title may be kindly be amended. Then the
What is the order passed?
order, it was directed to order is at page, my lord, page
Writ petition was disposed of.
disposed of. It's
Oh.
page 8, my lord, in 4. IF 4, it is on 8, my lord. Page 8, my lord. It was disposed of to
Heard learned counsel for the, yes, anyone, any objection? Heard learned counsel for the applicant. This IA has been filed by the petitioner seeking, praying for directions to correct the designation of the petitioner as reflected in the cause title of the order, as well as in the writ petition WPC 6132. Stop learned counsel for the petitioner submits that although initially he was working as inspector of food and civil supplies, subsequently he was promoted and was working as superintendent.
no, my lord. Working as a superintendent, placed as a presently posted as a deputy director ICU in Mosolpur.
At the time of disposal, what was
No,
he?
at the time of filing of the writ petition itself.
He was
He
a,
was the deputy director IC
and subsequently he is promoted
to the superintendent and posted as
deputy director
deputy director IC, food and civil supplies,
in
and
charge food and civil supplies,
consumer affairs, and
consumer
posted at
affairs,
Mosolpur,
government of Assam,
Baska, Assam.
posted at Musalpur, Baska, Assam. This designation, the learned counsel for the applicant submits that petitioner was posted as such on a date when the writ petition was filed. On which date was it filed?
It was filed.
On 10th October.
I don't know, just a minute. On 20, it is filed on October 23, my lord.
10th October 2023. However, by oversight, the designation of the petitioner was wrongly written as Inspector Food and Civil Supplies in the course title. Top Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that in the body of the writ petition, the correct designation is referred to and mentioned that where have you mentioned in the body of the petition?
My lord, it is in the board the application, it is in the,
No, in the writ petition.
no, writ petition, it is, Lordship will find an affidavit, my lord. He swear the affidavit as a deputy director, ICP.
It in the body of the writ petition, you did not
Body of the
mention it.
writ petition also there, my lord. It is in para number 1 possibly. Yes, my lord, para number 1, my lord, page 5, my.
In the body of the writ petition, more particularly in para number 1, it was stated that he was promoted as a superintendent, food and civil supplies, and presently posted at in charge deputy director, food and civil supplies, consumer affairs, Boxa, in Musalpur. Stop. However, this fact could not be brought to the notice of the court, and the post title in the writ petition could not be correct at the appropriate time. Stop. Thereafter, the writ petition came to be disposed by the order dated 13/12/2023.
Madam.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that since the writ petition has been disposed of and there is a direction
To the finance department.
by the court to the finance department to take a decision on the claims of the petitioner for relaxation of FR 17 on the basis of the proposal stated to be put up by the administrative department, and the entire exercise was directed to be completed within a period of 3 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy, the incorrect reflection of the designation of the petitioner in the course title has become a hindrance in compliance of the orders by the respondents. Stop. Under such circumstances, the IA has been filed, praying for correction of the course title in the WPC number so and so. Mr. R. Borpuzari appears for finance, Mr. R. Dhor for accountant general, and MSA Talukdar for food and civil supplies. The respondents do not object to the prayer made, but are having perused the pleadings on record and upon hearing the submissions of the learned counsel for the petitioner, this court finds that the submissions made are indeed correct. And in para 1 of the writ petition, the correct designation was reflected. However, in the course title of the writ petition, the same was wrongly reflected. In that view of the matter, the course title in WPC number stands corrected. And the be read as, be corrected and read as in charge Deputy Director Food and Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs Department, Government of Assam, posted at Musalpur, Boxa. Stop. The petitioner will file amended post title in the registry, which shall be put up and connected to the WPC number so and so along with a copy of this order. So, in view of the directions above, these IA stands allowed. The petitioners, the correction is permitted. The petitioner will file amended post title before the registry within 2 weeks Stop. And this order be read together with the order dated 13/12/2023. Stop. The period mentioned in the order dated 13/12/2023, period of 3 weeks mentioned in the order dated 13/12/2023 is also extended by another period of 3 weeks from the date of filing the amended course title before the registry. And submission of a copy of this order before the competent authority.
Yes, yes. Let the petitioner, my lord, have certified copy of this order, my lord.
Along with the corrected course title.
My lord.
You serve a copy of the amended course title
Amended
filed
writ
before the
petition.
court.
Amended writ petition.
Not writ petition, course title will do.
Course title.
Only course title part.
Course title along with my lord, a certified copy of today's order, my lord.
My lord.
This will help him, my lord.
My lord. My lord. Oblige.
Hello. No, there are two I's. One is 4 and 5.
One is for amendment, another is for correction. So it will do, my lord. The common order can be passed in both the IS.
It supposes IA 4 and 5.
My pleasure, Your Lordship. Lordship, I'm extremely sorry. I was on the impression that my clerk has taken the steps, but one more chance may be given to take the steps upon respondent 2, 3, and 4, my lord.
Mr. B.M. Dega, learned counsel to the petitioner, praise for is granted. 3 weeks further time to complete service of notice to take steps on respondents 2, 3, and 4 by registered post AD.
And one I have filed, my lord, for implement of some parties.
K. Kolita appear for the respondents.
That's not a 5, Lord.
5. What is that IA?
I for implement of parties, my lord.
In IA number so and so, implement of whom?
Implement of Union IOCL, my lord, Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Inadvertently, it was left out, my lord, though the chairman was made arrayed as a party. And therefore, as the learned counsel of the respondent, on the last occasion, I had submitted that regarding pension and pensionary benefits, the refinery would be the best person to assist this court, my lord. That's why,
Which are the respondents you want to implead?
my lord,
Show us page number.
page number, my lord, 8, my lord.
8.
6, 7, 8, and 9, my lord.
This IA has been filed seeking implement of the applicants 6, 7, and 8.
8, 9.
Yeah, you give the names of the applicants. Applicant, Indian Oil Limited, then executive director and headquarter, sorry, human
HR.
resource and executive director, Bongaigaon. And 9, chief general
Chief
manager HR as respondents in the accompanying writ petition being WPC number 6278 of 2023. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that these respondents are necessary to be arrayed as the same were inadvertently left out at the time of filing the writ petition. Since the matter relates to release of pension, therefore the above named respondents are necessary parties in to be arrayed in WPC number so and so. There are Mr. K. Kolita, learned counsel for the respondents.
Respondent 5.
Respondent 5 does not object. In view of the limited prayer, let the respondents, this IA is allowed. Respondents 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it?
Yes, my
The Namgeta Didi, the arrayed as respondents 6, 7, 8, 9 in WPC number so and so. Petitioner will file amended post title before the registry within 2 weeks from today. The matter be listed thereafter. IA is accordingly allowed and disposed of. In WPC 6278, right, in view of the order passed in IA number so and so, respondents give the name 1, 2, 3, 4 are arrayed as respondents number 6, 7, 8, 9, and the petitioner was permitted to file amended post title before the registry within 2 weeks from today, and the matter be listed thereafter. Yes.
My lord, notice maybe. Notice maybe.
First you file amended, then we'll issue notice.
My lord. Much obliged.
May I please last? Before going to the impugn order, may I draw your lordship's attention at page number 15. Page number 15. Whereas it appears from the record that Office of the Inspector of School CDC Silchar had 6 numbers of head assistant, senior assistant, and 1 number of junior assistant prior to the joining of new recruitee under SLRC. Whereas 10 numbers of new recruitee, junior assistant, had joined in the Office of the Inspector of School Silchar on so and so, and there are many schools in the district with sanctioned post of senior assistant, junior assistant, but actual strength is nil or less than the sanctioned strength. Thus, in view of the administrative exigency and better delivery of public service, the following senior assistants are hereby transferred and posted in the school where there are sanctioned vacant posts, but actual strength is nil. And the following junior assistant is hereby transferred and posted in the school where there is vacancy and actual strength is less than the sanctioned post. Altogether 6 numbers of senior assistant were transferred, and my name lordship appear at page now serial number 2. Sorry, lordship serial number 4. And lordship last line, the transfer staff will draw their pay and salary etc. from parent office. Although it was a transfer order, but their salary was directed to be drawn from the Office of the Inspector of the School. However, lordship, this order was has been put under challenge, and this honorable court lordship has passed an order that is your lordship will find page 17, and relevant is at page lordship 20. Page 20, lordship. While lordship, the instruction was directed to be obtained, some order status quo order was passed. In the meantime, lordship, status quo as on today shall be maintained with regard to the order dated so and so. That was the order, lordship, which we have read, lordship. That was the order dated 31/7/2023, issued by the District Commissioner Kasar Silchar, by which the petitioner have been transferred.
Why this order has been passed in view of this earlier order?
This order, the earlier order was issued by the District Commissioner, my lord. In excess of the notification, which is annexed with the writ petition, my lord, page 9 September 2021, page number 21, my lord. In view of this notification, this transfer order was issued by the District Commissioner. And the status quo order was issued on 3/8/2023 in respect of this order issued by the District Commissioner. Now, this order was issued by the Inspector of School.
Which status quo was issued on 3/8?
3/8.
In respect of which order?
In respect of this, my lord.
Phase 15 order.
Phase 15 order, my lord.
15 order.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
So now, my lord, this impugn transfer order was issued by the Inspector of Schools, my lord.
Page number?
Page 33. This is completely a temporary stopgap arrangement, my lord. which is reflected in the order.
Where are you posted otherwise?
My lord, my existing posting is in the office of the Inspector of School, Kasar. I am working there, Lordship, in terms of the status quo order. And so far the notification, my friend has pointed out, that notification is also put under challenge by the present petitioner. That is also tagged with that writ petition. And rule has already been issued in those cases. And interim order has been extended time to time. I have also annexed those order. My lord, very tactfully, Lordship, this order has been issued. Inspector of School is the party in those cases also.
No, but why this order was issued without leave of the court?
Well, this is a completely stopgap arrangement, my lord.
What stopgap? There is a direction to stay this order.
Malak,
This order has been
that
stayed.
order was issued by the district commissioner.
Maybe.
That
But
order
that
was issued
order
by
is
the
an
district
order
commissioner.
of transfer and posting.
Yes, my lord.
Now you, instead of the use of words transfer and posting, you are using the word attachment.
Because my lord, district commissioner was empowered to transfer the person within the district, my lord.
That is subject matter of the earlier
Yes, my lord.
petition.
And there was a status quo order.
Hmm.
But here it is extension of service, my lord. There is a stopgap arrangement to attach.
Now, what is that exigency of service?
My lord, as per letter received, is in fact in the order it is reflected, my lord. As per letter received from Raja GC Memorial HS School, Borkhola, District Kasar, Assam, regarding attachment of a senior assistant in the best interest of school, Sri Abhijit Biswas, senior assistant of so and so, is temporarily attached to Raja GC Memorial HS School, Borkhola, District
Now,
Kasar, Assam.
what business does a teacher have in the office
No,
of
he is
the...
not teacher, my lord.
Then?
He is a senior assistant.
Senior assistant.
Yes, my lord. That is attached to that school, my lord.
That is
There is.
Hmm.
He is a great staff, my lord. And it is not a case, my lord, where he is transferred from another district, my lord. He is within the structure, my lord. He was attached to a school.
No, but anyway, that transfer order by the district commissioner is stayed. Now, does the inspector have powers to transfer him?
Otherwise, inspector is he is the authority, my lord.
Then why the district commissioner has been given the power?
It was given by this notification, my lord. That notification is under challenge.
Where is that notification?
Page 21. In order to rationalize the workforce within the district and based on the requirement to expedite the implementation of various schemes or works, the Governor of Assam, without prejudice to all other powers of the appointing authorities, is pleased to authorize, empower the Deputy Commissioner of the district, excluding 6th Scheduled District, to transfer grade 3 and grade 4 staff of all categories, including junior engineer and medical staff such as nurse, laboratory assistant, etc., from one place to another within the same district and same department in consultation with the district head of the concerned line department of district, so that there is better delivery of public service. So this was put under challenge in that petition. Here the exercise otherwise inspector of school is authorized to
They have also
transfer.
filed an interlocutory application for vacating of the interim order. That IA is still pending, not yet number, although it was filed on 6/11/2023. They have also filed a vacating petition for Deputy Commissioner. Lordship, District Commissioner has filed an interlocutory application for vacating of the interim order. That is still pending, not yet at the beginning.
Where is the matter listed again?
But last order, Lordship, I have annexed. That is, your Lordship will find page 32. Start from 27. In that, those cases, Lordship, rule has been issued.
returnable in 8 weeks, my lord.
Okay, hard learning counsel for parties. This writ petition is filed with the petitioner putting to challenge an order.
Okay.
Now, what is your difficulty in going to the other school.
My lord, we are the employee of an establishment that is where lordships are different service rule is governed. And the school lordship where I have been sought to be attached. The different service school is governing that.
Different service rules.
Yes. That's why lordship.
You are governed by one ministerial service.
My lord, directorate minister.
And they are governed by the
Secondary, Assam secondary.
secondary education.
My lord.
It is submitted that by the impugned order dated 11th January 2024, petitioner was transferred, was temporarily attached to Raja GC Memorial High Secondary School, Borkhola District, Kachar, Assam. Stop. This order, according to the petitioner, was passed. This order, according to the petitioner, could not have been issued by the inspector of schools, as the petitioner belongs to a petitioners are governed by the ministerial service rules and are required to be posted in the district offices, whereas the senior assistant appointed in various schools are governed under the Assam Secondary Education.
Sir.
What is the rule name?
Service Rule 2018, my lord.
Assam
Secondary Education Service.
Assam Secondary Education Service Rules 2018. Stop. Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that these are two entirely different carers, entirely different services, and therefore the impugned order ought not to have been issued by the inspector of schools. That apart, it is submitted by the petitioner was earlier sought to be transferred by the District Commissioner Kachar, ID, the order dated 31/7/2023, whereby the petitioner along with others were transferred and posted at different schools. Stop. It is submitted that being aggrieved, the writ petition was filed, and this court by order dated 3/8/2023 had issued a status quo order which is still in force. Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the inspector of schools, being aware of the interim orders passed by the court, has now issued the impugned order to circumvent the status quo order passed by this court. Being aggrieved, the present writ petition has been filed. Para. Mr. N.J. Khatoniar, Learned Counsel for the respondent, submits that there is no infirmity in the order passed, as this is an order of temporary stopgap arrangement for attaching the petitioner in the Raja GC Memorial High Secondary School, and there is no difficulty in keeping the there is no difficulty in passing such orders, as the nature of work performed by the petitioner under the office of the inspector of schools is similar, which is required to be performed by a senior assistant in any of the schools. Stop. Para. Having heard learned counsels for parties issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Since you are appearing for commissioner, district commissioner. You write MS A. Talukdar appears for district commissioner. Since learned counsels appear for the respondents, notices are waived. However, extra copies be furnished within 1 week from today. Till the next returnable date, impugned order dated so and so 11 January 2024 shall remain stayed.
Assam.
Well, service rule is well, Assam secondary education within bracket provincialized school.
I was hoping.
Yes,
to be
madam.
there. Yes. Assam secondary education within bracket provincialized rules 19.
Service rules.
2008.